going to recap real quick. You guys perform the ritual. You are now on another world, specifically in Carcosa, and you all know that.
Yeah, we all know that we're
to
in
look
this
upon this place is to simply know its name. If you didn't know its name before, you'd know it. You're also in a place that it looks like you're almost still in Neruzavin. The buildings and architecture are the same, except the sky is noticeably different. It's a dark night sky, but there are two dim suns. And right now, technically, the light level is dim. So if you got any kind of magical light or something that'll make it bright.
I don't.
There is also a palpable pall over this place. A pall of like... There's like a sense of like isolation here. Thing like this aura that's dampening your spirit.
Do I
It's
feel
very
as
foreboding.
Do I feel as if my connection to Pharasma has been dampened or tempered at all?
No. But as a cleric of Pharasma, and being closely associated to death, you almost feel like that, like an impending doom is like heightened.
Doom.
Like there's this looming like inevitability in this place.
Almost like a perversion of what I worship.
Yeah. Okay, but for everyone but Reinhardt, you all recognize this place as well. This is where you
Kuda's
had your
notably
shared night.
scared.
Oh yeah, you should be. Because you died like right here.
Right where I am.
Yeah,
right
you were like the
away.
first one.
Your blood got
I didn't
splattered.
run. I was
over
just
the
like,
walls.
what in the world's going on? Everybody was like, mine! I'm like, what's going on? And I die.
Yeah, we started moving forward, and you just stood there behind us and like didn't basically.
I remember
yeah.
my guy tried to attack him the thing and missed.
Yeah. She might be like locking up a little bit, freaking out, freezing in place again. Looking around, a little
Yeah,
paranoid.
I think it was the least traumatizing for Fingram because he actually woke up before he got killed.
Because you were the last one.
Yep.
Yes, the dark stone structures of Neruzavin are pressing in tightly, looming overhead as an oppressive reflection of this alien city. It seems as if the city were shrunken and pressed together to form claustrophobic streets among the buildings. The ground is rough but scoured flat, and a cold, dry wind whistles through the grooves and haphazard openings in the rock. You can, however, hear this like almost artificial wind blowing from the southeast.
Like it's coming from the southeast?
Which is the opening anyway. Like, which is also, I think, the way we went last time, so. Yeah. So I'll like start moving that way, but I'll make sure that like everyone's coming with me this time.
Okay. Father Reinhardt, you can make a perception check as you look around, and everyone else can too as well.
I'm too scared to get my senses straight.
Let's see.
Keep rolling those one.
I don't have my hero lab open. That's my problem. Let me get that open.
Alright, that's my perception.
Big number. Damn it.
Yeah, so everyone should still have a life bubble affecting them, as Father Reinhardt did cast that on us before we were flung into the dark and distant space.
Okay.
I'm almost there. I'm just hero labs. My computer's tired, apparently.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Good roll.
Okay, so Kudu. You notice that even though this sounds like wind blowing, you're aware enough to know that there's an unusual tone in this wind, and it starts to remind you of something.
Okay.
That this is the not too distant cry of a certain kind of abhorrent monster that you guys have fought too many times to. You'll get to act on the surprise round because something is going to happen here that requires initiatives. So go ahead and roll them for me.
Oh, one question. Which one of us has the lightning gun?
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
Finger him? You want to hold on to
Not me.
If you want me to, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. I think it's a use magic device, and I don't have any skill ranks in that, so
I'll have to ask later. I don't remember the name of it. Ugh.
Don't say that.
use
Contagious.
seize the initiative.
Anyone else in an essential industry like GameStop?
What happened to GameStop?
They did a thing where they were trying to. They had like a company memo, apparently, supposedly at least, that was claiming that they were not going to shut down in states that were issuing like non-essential retail shutdown. Basically, they were claiming they were an essential store, basically. So
That's funny.
yeah,
Because if they shut down, then they're basically bankrupt.
yeah. My understanding is a lot of them have been though. So it was interesting though, because I mean, that was something we were mentioning, but except the main difference there is that where I work, it actually is. That's true. We do have to keep running.
Yeah, same here.
Ooh,
I work for the
crazy.
post office, so
Right. My brother has to as well. He works for Pitney Bowes, which works with you guys a lot at the post office. So, and
yeah,
then I work for FedEx, so we're not shutting down. Like,
yeah. Everybody needs their shit, especially
yeah,
because everybody's ordering online right now.
Well, my grocery store in town is hiring immediately if anybody needs a job.
yeah. I think ours are too,
Where you
actually.
live?
I'm pretty sure all grocery stores are.
I live in Portland.
Yeah,
We're just in
maybe.
Well, I'm in Southern Oregon. He's in northern
That's not that
America.
far.
Technically, it's Southern
Uh,
California, Southern Washington, rather.
Yeah, southern
I can make the
Washington.
16-hour commute every day.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so here's what happened.
Alright.
Kudu, you recognize the sound.
Okay.
That's it's blowing. You think those monsters that you've been fighting in Naruzavin are, and one of them appears over these whatchamacallit, over
No.
the tower.
Oh no 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 no.
Yep. And it does something. It casts a spell. And what you guys are gonna get is, I think I'm gonna need fortitude saves from you.
Fortune
Or is it
saves?
strength?
These are
I gotta check to
aberrations,
see if
right?
it's strength. They are aberrations, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I need. I need strength checks from you guys.
I'm brewing coffee, if that
Strength
helps
check.
at all.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do we get our bonus against aberrations as a save or no?
This is an ability check and not a save. So if it says ability checks,
Okay. It doesn't. Shit. Am I gonna get blown away, or is Jench gonna get
Well,
blown
usually
away?
ability check DCs are a lot lower because they don't scale the same way saves do, but who knows? Sometimes people don't know, like when they're designing it, they'll be like, let's make it the same as a DC for a save. DC 30. It's like, okay.
Alright, my freaking 27 strength person can survive that maybe. If he rolls a max.
Well, if it's 30, you can't.
Yeah.
But yes, there's usually if it's an ability check, like I said, the DCs on those tend to be lower than like on a save because, yeah, even at high
Yeah.
level, your bonuses are only going to be like +8s and things like that at like the
That's a
highest level.
max. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really if you're only specking into that one
okay.
category.
So let's see. Okay, so I guess technically Kudu and Reinhardt are inside of the safe area, so it's mostly Cormac and Fingrim. What did they get? 10 and 13. All right. So this thing shows up before you guys get to react, and it's actually not damage, but it will make things very difficult. This thing uses its mastery over the air to make hurricane force winds that just start blowing inwards towards the center of this area where you. And there's an eye of calm within the green circle. So for Fingrim and Cormac, you guys get buffeted towards the green circle. Go ahead and each of you roll me 2d8. Or sorry, 1d6. Not 2d8. 1d6.
Even with freedom on.
Hmm.
So I made sure that they cast that before we went through.
I guess technically freedom of movement wouldn't hurt you here. Or it wouldn't. Freedom of movement will prevent you, I think, from getting.
Alright.
Okay, so you roll 4. Fingrim,
You
you
still
get
want
knocked
me to
back.
roll the
You
D8?
get knocked back 40 feet. No, because if you have freedom of movement, then you can't get pushed back by the wind, I think.
Alright. Okay.
You get pushed back 40 feet, and you take you take 6 points of non-lethal damage as you like across the way, and you're prone.
40 feet. Like
40
what?
feet back towards the area of calm, the green circle.
Okay.
So like yeah,
cool.
like right here.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm in the calm, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so that's that one's turn. For the rest of the surprise round, it's Kudu. Kudu, how do you react as this thing ambushes you?
So I'm like in the circle of wind around me.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like basically what's happening is there are hurricane strength winds blowing inwards from around you from this 40-foot high 40-foot radius blue. Oh, and I'll say, just to keep things simple, I'll say that these buildings are 40 feet tall.
Okay.
So this thing is like above 40 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna begin summoning.
Okay, you start summoning. Now, I know this might look alarming, but I trust that you guys can handle 2.
Mid last time.
Because that's what the book, yeah, that's what the book is throwing at you. They're so nice at the beginning of the book. This one is going to take the obvious shot, and it's going to wind burst. So I need everybody, because you're all definitely within 30 feet of each other. Everybody give me a reflex save.
Just give me a minute. I gotta adjust. Does this give me a penalty at all? Or anything? No. Okay. All right.
Oof, not rolling good.
Oh, well, this Kudu looks like she saves. Alright, that's everybody. So, unfortunately, the only person who saves here is Kudu, so she'll take half damage. Everybody else can take full damage from this wind. Oh, not actually that high of a roll. Alright, 42 points of damage to Fingrim, Drench, Carl Reinhardt, and Cormac. Kudu takes 21.
And this isn't anything that that life bubble would protect against, right? It's just like an
No,
intense
this is
blast of
just
air.
damage. It's bludgeoning damage for what it's worth. So if you do have any DR,
Okay.
it'll reduce it.
Do not, but okay.
Alright, so that'll bring us to the top of the round again. I hope you guys like reflex saves. Roll another one, 'cause this one also wind blast.
Well, yeah, this is an aberration though, so I do get that bonus.
Yep, you
Should
do
be-
get a bonus.
Yeah. Let me
So
roll that
another
and put that
reflex
in.
save?
Yep. I just gotta throw
Nah, doesn't
all
matter.
these saves at you guys.
I rolled solo. That doesn't matter.
Blame the book, not me.
Oh, no. No worries. I'm not overly concerned.
You might want to be. These things
Okay,
aren't. These
yikes.
things aren't. These things aren't just like pushover creatures. They're pretty.
Alright, well,
pretty
Kudu's the only one who saves here, too.
Yeah. Their
These-
mistake is that there's only
That's a
2 of
low
them.
one.
Yeah, they.
See, the dice are actually kind of rooting for you guys, right?
Hmm.
Because these things are doing, like, close to 60 points before. with a 14d6. So Kudu, you take half of that of 35, which what is that? Rounds down to like 17. Everybody but Kudu takes 35.
Okay, so the damage isn't automatically applied. I have to apply it to myself.
Yeah, to your token. You're in charge of your health and stuff like that. It's the honor system here, so I trust that you'll run your character.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Okay,
find my.
that's their turn. They bring this onslaught of wind. Cormac.
That's one of the nice things with fantasy grounds, I guess, is that it tracks your health for you.
Cormat's going to 5 foot there, and he's going to cast destruction on the one that's closest to him.
Okay. Let's see. Range of destruction, I think, should be.
Me a fortitude, I think. Yeah, fortitude.
Well, let's see. It's close range, and this one is 40
It
feet above
should-
the ground. But I think
Yeah,
that's still
but
within distance.
That's within with my 5 per level.
I
or
think it
whatever it
is. Because it'd be 5 for every 2 levels, so you've got. What is it?
Times 7. 7 times
7.
5. So 35 plus 25.
60 feet. Yeah, I think you're good. Okay.
Does that have spell resistance? I
so-
can't remember.
Yes, roll me SR. All right, you pass it. And what save is it? Is it fortitude?
Yeah, it's fortitude.
Okay.
I'm glad I took greater spell pen.
That'll help a lot. This is a 24 save.
Sick. Yeah, it does. My
Okay.
save is 22.
Bang.
Take save of.
Well, it still takes 10d6, so go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, 10d6. I always forget. $47 points of damage.
Okay, that's something.
And then he's gonna quick channel, or quicken spell, Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay. Kudu.
Did those blasts interrupt my summoning?
Oh, you would have to roll
Oh,
concentration.
right. So I do need. Yeah.
2 concentration checks, technically.
Concentration checks from you. Thankfully, you saved for both of them, so you only took like half the damage. Or do you have?
I mean, I guess those
I
are
don't-
beatable, so it's like 21 and 17 then.
21 and 17. So
what
we
is
have to add in.
it?
The DC is 10 plus the damage.
No, my concentration. My concentration. Let me see what it is.
No, it's your caster level plus your con modifier for a kineticist.
Yeah. I'm just checking to see my current status. Okay. Caster level plus con mod?
Mm-hmm.
We're 15 now. Nice.
Yep, so it's pretty high.
That's one. So that
Yeah,
beats
you're
the
probably like a plus
21.
20 or so. Plus 21? Yeah, sounds right. Got like a 50-50 shot on the first one, I think, because that was...
Yeah, unfortunately, that actually does fail because the first one was 21 points of damage plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Are those things within 120 feet?
They definitely are. Yeah, they're 40 feet above the ground here.
Okay. Let me look at my burn situation. I'm gonna gather power to avoid sunburn and then burn a little bit to use my new infusion to extend the range and then burn myself even more. Wait, do I want to do that? Hold on. Do we remember things about this can I hurt it with cold? Do we remember that?
I think
You
they're
remember that
immune.
these are immune to cold damage.
Okay.
They take extra damage from electricity.
Electricity, though.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then I don't want to extra burn. So I'm just gonna do this. So technically I'm only burning once. You know what? I'm not gonna gather power. I'm going to burn. So I'm gonna take 3 burn. And then I'm gonna blast the I guess the one that's I don't know.
Also, remember that there are hurricane force winds around you as well.
Fly up with my wings.
Okay, there you go.
That's a well, no, it's not a
You
standard
could just
action.
do it.
Just do it. Okay, then I'll just fly up. Since
Alright,
I'm not
how far do you
gathering
go?
power. You said 40 feet, or how
Yeah.
high are those winds?
These winds are 40 feet high.
Okay, just over them so that they don't interfere with my blast.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. So let me just go back to this tab here really quick. We are not doing that. Okay. I'm gonna do the scree. I'm gonna check the scree at it.
I'm gonna put some wings on you so I know you're flying.
Let's target the southern one, I guess, because it's her first. I want to see if I can take it down.
A 26. Alright.
It's against its AC.
Oof. That was a low roll. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that one does miss.
Okay.
And what's Drench doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. Not a whole lot. He's cowering.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of hurt too.
Yeah.
Familiars always get so unfairly hit by everything with a.
Yep.
Actually, doesn't he have improved evasion just naturally as a familiar?
Yeah, but he failed.
Yeah, so
Both
he still only
saves.
takes half the damage, right?
Half. Okay, well we can adjust that. That we won't be as hurt.
Yeah, that way he's not like almost dead. So he should have only taken 38 points of damage total. Okay. Is Drench gonna move anywhere, or is he like just basically defending?
He can't. There's really nowhere for him to go.
I'll consider him taking a total defense action then.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Okay. Father Karl Reinhardt.
All right. First, I'm gonna try to identify what the hell these things are.
Dungeoneering.
All right.
You don't know exactly what they are or what they're called, but you identify these features about them. These are aberrations with the air subtype. So these creatures have bodies that are fairly translucent. They actually have partial invisibility, which means they always have concealment.
What if you can see invisibility?
Then that will negate their partial invisibility.
All right.
You know that although they are large, that they are amorphous creatures. They can get to places where they normally wouldn't be able to. They have. It's apparent that they have mastery over wind and several abilities that manipulate it. They, you need you need weapons that have magic on them and they're slashing to do full damage to them. They have spell resistance, and you know that they're also immune to acid, cold, and sonic energy, but they're vulnerable to electricity.
Do I know if force damage would bypass?
It works just fine, but they still have spell resistance.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is as a move action, I'm going to quicken channel energy, and I believe everyone except for Kudu is within 30 feet of me. So I
Mhm.
will roll 8d6. So is that r/8d6?
Slash roll 8d6.
Kudu's in. I don't even. I can't actually see her health, but she's in pretty good shape because she made both the reflex saves.
Yeah, and she has the highest health pool among you guys anyway.
Did I do that wrong?
Uh, maybe I don't see anything.
It. So is it /
/ROLL space 8d6.
Oh, I didn't put the space. Okay, that's all right.
Yep, okay. So everybody but Kudu gets back 30 HP.
I present my holy symbol of Pharasma, plead her to protect us, and after that, as a standard action, I'm going to cast a Blessing of Fervor. And unfortunately, I think that the only ones that will count for is myself, Drench, and Fingr.
Blessing of fervor, though. All right, cool. That
Yeah, because as long as Cormac isn't like within the same like blast range as everything.
he,
No
you have to be
worries.
within 30 feet. It's like haste.
Yeah. So so Fingrim, yourself, me, and Drench are currently affected by a Blessing of Fervor, and I suppose that'll be my turn
Okay.
as I, call out to everyone what I know about these creatures,
You do that.
letting them know that I'm going to try to summon a spiritual ally, but to be prepared for another, volley of those blasts.
You do think that they have to recharge for a little bit between those blasts, but it's
Good.
not that long.
Right. I'll keep on farting out the channel energy.
All right, so now that Kudu's flying, this one sees you as a threat, Kudu, so
Haha.
it's going to fly on over to you.
I'm not a threat.
It flies on over and it's going to attack you. It's going to make a powerful, vital strike against you with one of its tentacles.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
My page ready because
So
we're gonna have a
22
fun
hits
time.
you.
Let's find out. Nope.
All right, it misses. It glides over on the wind eerily gracefully, and this like nasty tentacle comes to try and strike you, but you nimbly evade.
Hmm.
Fengrim.
All right. Oh, that's right. Blessing of Fervor has this one ability that I basically never use. But I might use it this time,
There,
and that
see?
is stand up as a swift action without provoking. Mostly just doing a swift action. That might be worth doing here. Because I
Yeah,
have
so
to
you get
pull.
your move.
Yeah, I got to use my move basically to pull out. I mean, I could move within here as well, though I don't know that there's anywhere I particularly need to move. Maybe I'll move closer in case people want to do more buffs or something again. So yeah, I'll do that one. I'll use Blessing of Fervor. Well, I don't know. I think it might be better to do the dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves,
It might be just in
and then
case
just
one of
5
them
foot.
gets lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'll do it for the swift action. I need to get my weapon out. And I guess I'll use I'll pull out Terralindar's Honor because it has Aberration Bane anyway.
Yep.
I mean, I did take one of my things I took level 15 was the thing that lets me apply Bane to weapons anyway, but this already has it, so I'll pull that out as I move closer. And I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast See Invisibility since I didn't have that up already. And actually, I'm going to
Okay.
move over. I'm going to move over this direction, this way, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh, Drench got 30 points of HP. Just a reminder.
Yeah, I already give it to him.
Yeah.
Cool. I can see his health.
Yeah, you guys can't see each other's health unless you have like a status ability. Then I'll let
So I
you
can
see
see
your health
everybody
bar.
else's. I can see everybody's
I guess
health,
everybody with
but
drenches.
it's just that secret hasn't been modified her health bar in roll 20.
Yep.
I'm assuming
Sure.
she's doing a hero lab. So yeah, I just can't.
That's
That's the
fine.
only reason why I can't see her health. I can actually see her bar, but it always looks full. But everybody else, I can actually see. I can see what Cormac and
All right, so this one is gonna basically follow suit Kudu. It flies over its own winds towards you to come and vital strike.
Okay,
no.
bring it. Miss.
Yeah, they're not rolling so good, which is good for you guys. Cormac.
Cormac's gonna cast another destruction on the same one. Try to
Okay.
down one.
Give me
as
spell
quick as he-
resistance. Ah, yeah, it fizzled.
Fizzled. All right.
Yeah.
As a
Yee.
swift action, he channels force into his weapon.
All right, you do that. Yeah, it's a low chance that you failed this, but damn, yeah, that roll of 2 sucks.
Always seem to roll low when I'm pretty much guaranteed to do.
All right, Kudu, it's your turn. These things are both going after.
Yes, I see that. I'm gonna
And he
take
would
a
have 5 foot.
risk.
No, he stays where he's at. Screw that.
I'm gonna take a risk, and I'm gonna provoke from both of them.
Okay, they'll both try to attack you then.
And I'm gonna like fly. The wings let me go like 60 feet, right?
Yep, you have a fly speed of 60 feet.
I can't seem to go beyond this.
Oh,
one
now they're
circle
rolling good.
for some reason. Okay, I'm going to black cat one of them. So one of them has to reroll.
Okay. Which one do you want? The first or the second one?
Oh, it doesn't matter. First one, I guess, with a -4.
Okay. Okay, so that one misses.
I don't
Good use.
see a roll, but
There's
Did
a 1.
DC. That's maybe what's happening. Okay, let me reconnect. Okay, so and then the other one has the concealment it's got to get through. So 20%.
Ah, almost. Got a 31 though.
Did he hit me?
31 hits you, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So this is going to be a power attack, not a vital strike, fortunately, but this will do some damage. You'll take 20, but it also tries to grab you.
Oh shoot. That was not in the plan.
Yeah, this is like almost what happened to Fingrim when you went in to like go solo one.
Yeah,
I'm useless melee right now, so like my only choice is to
Oh
go in.
yeah, it natural
Oh
20.
no.
I cast Liberating Command as an immediate action.
You
What?
don't I mean you can if you want.
I mean,
Go for it.
unless you had something. Uh, did you not want to? I mean, you're free to stop.
I mean, hey, it's,
I mean, yeah. Sure.
All right, so I can't. Father Reinhardt casts a spell, bleeding pharasma, to give you the strength to escape the creature's grip, and so you can immediately attempt an escape artist check with a competence bonus of +20 to it.
Okay. I have put some points in escape artist, so let's roll that.
all right. Go ahead and roll the total. Ah, you know what? It wasn't a bad total number, but unfortunately 36 is not.
All right. Well,
Okay.
sounded like you had a
So
plan
my
anyway.
turn's not over.
Okay.
You still
It's
have
I'm
a
gonna
just-
standard
use
action.
my boots of escape and dim door away. 30 feet.
There you go.
Okay.
Apparently, I can't seem
Nice.
to go beyond the blue circle. So if you could just move me somewhere, I don't know.
All right. Well,
I
you
tell
get
her to.
grabbed by this.
I'm gonna like,
So you want to go 30 feet away.
yeah, I want to end up like somewhere over here, but above, because I'm above the wind still.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, then you go like right here, basically. Is that where you want to go?
Yeah. So my boots are used. My black cat is used. God damn it.
Hey, I mean, whatever lets you take less damage is good.
I wanted to get away and blast, but now I can't blast because I had to use my other action for the boots of escape. I like how a gnome can go up to 400 feet.
Yeah, they get like a special ability with the Boots of Escape. It's like, oh yeah, you just get like full dim door.
I think it's like a gnome item. Okay, so was that all your actions then?
Yeah.
Is Drench still total defense?
Um. Does that wind look like something he can pass through?
Not easily.
Okay, then yeah, he's gonna total
Especially
defense.
him because he's small.
All right, so he's still defensing. Carl, Ryan.
All right, so I saw that this creature above me just attempted to grab her with its massive tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a precaution, I am going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself. And let's see. Where is Fingrim on the map?
He's on the ground right here.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll cast that on myself, and as a move action, I will channel energy
Okay.
And I believe Cormac and Fingrim are all within
they're
the
within.
radius. All right,
You
it's time
guys
for
get nice
31.
roll. 31. That probably puts you guys back at full.
Close.
Okay.
All my non-lethal's gone, and I'm down 16 health. So
Is that
yeah.
your turn?
I will. I guess I'll move away just in an attempt to kind of split us up a little bit. Just move kind of towards the edge of the circle right there.
Do you have that much movement left?
Well, oh yeah, that's
You-
right. I used a
You
move
use the
action.
move.
Derp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
5 foot.
I guess.
Get
Yeah,
5
5 foot.
here or something.
Just like right there.
I think you were technically on this square, so
Oh,
Here.
okay. Then
yeah.
Okay.
subtract.
Let's see. Gosh, this cat is so slippery. I've got to catch it. I have to chase this thing. So it's gonna chase you, Kudu.
Hang in there, Kudu.
It's gonna make another powerful vital strike against you. 27 to hit.
Yes.
That hits. Okay.
Darn it.
Concealment though.
Concealment. The shroud.
No,
The shroud. Oh
Yeah, I
god.
got
Okay. Ah.
Oof, 30, and here's the grapple. Hey, it doesn't grab you.
It isn't? Does it?
It won it. Alright,
Hey.
Fingrim, it's your turn.
All right. I'm still like a turn away from being able to really do anything, unfortunately.
I know. It's just like recovering from the initial
Oh wait, no.
deluge.
I think I'm okay because I have overland flight. I forgot I prepared that and actually cast that today.
You also still have Blessing of Fervor on you.
Mm-hmm. So actually, I can do something this turn. Okay. Yeah, we're actually fine. I forgot I had overland flight prepared to this time.
Kudu's flying around her metallic wings like, anytime, guys, help.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going. Um. Yeah, it's still rough because I can't really effectively spell combat that well with Terralindar's bounty because I'm not proficient with it, so I have to use it like as a two-handed weapon.
Hmm.
But I can still get up there, I think. I just don't think I can really do an effect. I mean, I could still do it anyway. Let's see. What do I? Oh, that's rough. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do it that way then. So what do I want to do with my move action then? Do I even want to do anything with it? I don't know. I think I'm just going to. Shit, I might just do a spell combat even though it's not going to be effective. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do a swift action to enhance Terlandar's bounty. So let's see here. This is already a +2 enhancement bonus, so I can increase it up to a +3 and then give it keen, I guess. So I'll do that. I'll increase it up to a +5 and give it keen. And then I'm going to do I'm gonna kind of go above the winds here as well, and I'm gonna use Storm Step to do it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for spell resistance.
Yep. I just have basic spell pen, I believe. Wait, I can check this on this. There's a tab where I can check. Verse SR plus 17. Okay. There's my verse SR.
All right, you pass.
Okay. It gets to make, and I'm going up after the one that's closest to me because I don't have enough range. I don't think to get behind the other one.
Yeah, good idea too.
So it has to do a DC 19 or reflex save, and I'm gonna
Okay.
use my blessing for the +2 reflex and dodge and all that because I'm not gonna be able to do the attack this turn anyway.
18. I think
Alright.
it might have failed.
It did fail. Yep. So it's gonna take 5d8 electricity damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. It'll take 5d8 plus an additional 50%.
I didn't factor that in, but
Okay, let's see. And then we got an extra. What is that? 12?
yep. Extra 12 damage on that, so
Okay.
37.
Not bad. Nice little light hit. And
And
we'll do.
then technically it's a spell combat, so I'm gonna do some attacks, but they're very much not gonna hit probably. But I'm gonna roll them anyway. It is an aberration though, so.
Yep.
So because I'm not proficient, these are gonna be awful. That's my high iterative.
Miss.
Yeah. Oh, that should have even been lower than that. No, that's correct. That's correct. Because Bane. And that's probably gonna miss. Oh, maybe. It's probably still a miss.
25? Nope, that's a miss.
And then, yeah, I'm just fishing for 20s.
Yep, miss.
All right. So that's
No
fine.
worries. The good news is that you get its attention. And now Kudu only has to contend with sort of one.
Yeah. I was also fighting defensively, so.
Alright,
That's
it's going
factored
to take
into
all of
those
its
rolls.
attacks on you. And it's going to make them all power attacks.
All right.
He has a bonus to his dodge, so that's good.
I do. That misses.
Yep, here come 3 more tentacles.
That'll hit.
Huh? Are those on me?
No.
Oh.
They're on Fingram.
Oh.
That'll miss.
No, that's just the damage.
Okay.
Now it's going to try and grab you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow, it failed. Back to back 1.
I don't even see that roll.
Neither do I.
Well, it's on my screen. 1d20 plus 24. 1.
Okay.
Okay, so still need 2 more tentacle attacks. Let's see, 22 misses and 23 misses.
Yep, I see those.
Okay.
Oh, I see the grapple there too. It just was delayed apparently.
Oh, yep. Oh, looks like yeah, those are some good rolls in your favor. It only got 1 hit and it missed that crucial grab.
Yep.
All right, that's its turn. Cormac.
Cormac's
go for
gonna
a third
cast this.
destruction.
No, I don't have 3. He's gonna cast the greater angelic aspect on himself. And how far away is the one that's like, I know it's up in the air, but how far away is the one from me that's next to Kudu?
This one, this one's more like 80 feet away from you because it's like 40. It's like 40, like distance wise, and then it's got another 40 feet.
But
It might
what
not
if
be exactly 80 feet, but yeah.
Okay, because I have fly speed now of 60 feet. So if I did like a diagonal fly, but I guess he's just gonna move towards it. He's
You'd
gonna
be ascending, which means you do fly
yeah.
a little bit slower, but I think you could make it with 2 double moves, but you would provoke.
All right, that's fine. He's gonna go like this way.
Okay.
try to
Yeah.
make it toward.
I'll just require a double move from you, and then
Yeah,
you'll
no,
take an attack
that's
of
fine.
opportunity.
Yep.
Does a 30 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, you get up next to it. You are flying on angel wings basically now, right?
Yep. Oh,
Father
where's
Reinhardt's
my-
probably like looking at you with
Oh,
yeah.
anime eyes.
Oh, put an aura around me because I have a like a circle thing around me because I have a 20-foot aura of deflection bonus. I'll read the thing for you. You also protective aura that provides a +4 deflection bonus to AC and a +4 resistance bonus to saving throws against effects created by evil creatures. Anyone within 20 feet.
Okay, so everyone can see that, right? The yellow circle around it.
I
Yep.
see.
Okay, so basically, if you're within 20 feet of Cormac, you have a +4 deflection bonus against evil things and on saves. It's basically the angel subtype.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm familiar with it.
Okay,
Again,
Kudu,
they are
you're up
evil.
again. You've narrowly escaped getting grabbed twice now.
And now this thing,
Uh,
he's fling.
Okay. Damn. Can't slick them. Oh, I forgot all about.
It's only natural that the cat like has difficulty in the air. They were not meant to fly, just jump high.
I shout out to Kudu. If she breaks off from that thing, I can summon something to help Cormac fight it if she wants to help Fingrim.
Yeah, I think the risk here is that like if it hits me, it's gonna grab me. There's like a
Oh, yeah.
guarantee. Um so I have to decide whether or not I want to be grabbed. Which I think it's gonna do anyways.
Can you throw up a
Um,
wall in between you two and then move?
I don't think that's big enough because
Yeah, the wall is
yeah,
tiny.
it only does yeah. It's just a cantrip, so to say. We're gonna yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna provoke from it.
Okay, it'll make that powerful attack on you.
Oof.
Ah, man. Oh, these big to hits.
Come on,
right.
Shroud. You can do it. Ugh. Okay.
So here's your damage first. You take 24. And then here comes the grapple check. Oh, yeah. It got you.
Okie dokie.
Well, you're in melee now with it. Well, you're staying in
Yeah,
melee.
this is true.
Do you still have a standard?
I do. I do. I am going to.
You can still shoot it. You can't provoke because it's grappling you.
Well, it require. Um. Are you sure I can blast it like this?
Because it's a range attack, right?
Yeah.
You can still make range attacks while you're being grappled. It's just it's at a penalty.
You can use a bow and arrow while you're grappled.
No,
As
you
long as it
can't
doesn't
use.
require two hands.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
can use a crossbow while you're grappled. You can't really usually use a longbow, but
Your blast doesn't really require two hands, I think.
Only if
It
I'm
requires your hands
gathering.
free.
If I'm boosting my blast, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, does it require? Well, yeah, it only requires your hands to be free.
Since you're not holding a weapon, your hands are free.
I mean, if the game is saying, yeah, go for it, then.
Although you wouldn't be able to gather power since you've already used a move. You'd basically be burning yourself, right?
Yeah. Take 2 burn and blast.
So it's risky, yeah, but you could attack.
And I'm already grappled, so let me put the grapple condition on me here. So that puts us
Wish they had a
at
mass freedom movement spell.
I know. That's why I like carrying those liberating commands in my pocket.
Yeah, I need to start preparing stuff like that. I always forget because what level of spell are those?
So
One?
even though
Level
it's
1.
grappling, that unfortunately misses.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start carrying some of those too.
All right. Drench stays total defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Reinhardt.
Okay. I am going to cast Spiritual Ally, and I am going to summon this creature that looks like a skeletal bird with dark wings, wielding a warhammer next to a kudu and
A
flanking
warhammer.
with Cormac. Yeah, because I mean I'd say dagger since that's the favorite weapon, but the spiritual weapon thing only gives you like 4 choices.
Okay.
Like flavor wise, it's a dagger, but I mean,
You know these things don't. They are vulnerable to slashing and magical.
right? But this thing's gonna do force damage anyways,
Yeah.
so it just looks like a dagger, but deals
That's true.
damage elsewise. So yeah, I summon it next to a kudu so that it's flanking with Cormac, and it's gonna make an attack. So first, I have to actually hit. And I don't think my bonuses, as far as Blessing of Fervor, are transferred to it. So, okay, so 1d20 plus 18. Oh, plus 20 actually, because he's flanking. All right, does that hit the creature that's currently grappling Kudu?
I'm just gonna give you this right now. That's a 24. Ouch. No, unfortunately that misses.
Even while it's grappling?
Yep.
Well,
This thing has a lot of AC.
well, it's there. It's doing a thing now. It's taking up space.
Yep. Why isn't this thing? Trying to get a little token going for this.
For those of you with like knowledge planes, you can identify this thing as a psychopomp.
Well, it looks like one, but it's not
Yeah,
actually one.
right.
Kudu's pretty damn clueless.
I
It
probably
looks like
would.
a skeletal bird.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna give it a little NPC.
And I think Spiritual Ally, just like Spiritual Weapon, can only take 1 attack when it's first summoned, but
Yeah.
on successive, it can take iterative. Alright, and I guess that's my turn.
Okay, so you should be able to move that thing now around now. So just put it where you.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing's got Kudu grappled. It's gonna keep you grappled for right now.
Oh, easy.
It's
No
gonna
problem.
try to.
Yep. I think a 41 succeeds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
And it is going to. It's not going to deal damage to you.
Mm.
Instead, I need a fortitude save from.
All right. Easy. Super easy.
Famous last words.
No, I like her confidence. That's what I want to hear from her. See, there you
nicely
go.
done.
That's
Like,
good.
unless I roll a
So,
1, like, fortitude's easy.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured was about to happen, but
well,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
good
it
that
only
you rolled
happens to
high.
Zerdurium when he jinxes
Because
himself.
now that it has you grappled, you
Ah.
start to feel it's trying to pull the air right out of your lungs.
But I have air bubble. You can't do that. Okay.
That's right,
Life
you do have air
bubble.
bubble.
I don't know if air bubble
You have life
protects you
bubble.
from that. Yeah, life bubble. I don't think.
It
Let's
allows you to
see.
survive in a vacuum.
Yeah,
To
I think
breathe
this
freely,
is.
even underwater in a vacuum.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Opposed caster level?
I guess it depends on how it's happening in comparison to what the bubble does.
Well, because this is a supernatural ability, so it's not like it is like kind of magic.
E.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out how life bubble would interact with it.
I don't know. Usually, supernatural abilities seem to trump spell-like abilities.
Well, because it gives you breathable air. It allows you to breathe freely, and it makes you immune to harmful inhaled effects.
It's true. I guess it infers that it's constantly providing you with some source of air.
I think so. So maybe you would just be like immune to this effect anyway, and maybe it just figures that out.
Ooh.
But it always looks angry and stuff all the time, so there's no way to know if it's surprised or.
Aww.
But that's what it tries to do. Finger him.
All right. Um. Let's see. I think I'm going to well, I'm going to overcome the proficiency penalties with arcane accuracy. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do a spell comp. And for my spell combat, I'm going to cast I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
That's a good spell.
I'm just deciding if I want to maximize it or not. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to do a regular old Shocking Grasp. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we're going to so I'll get my free attack. I got a lot of bonuses that'll help out here, so even with the proficiency penalty. Actually, proficiency penalty is not really hitting me that hard. I think last time I actually was rolling even lower than it was supposed to be because I forgot to turn the prone penalty off, so it was giving me a penalty to the attacks on the top of the proficiency penalty. Anyway, so
Yeah,
yeah, with
Blessing of
arcane
Fervor.
accuracy, I'm going to use the Blessing of Fervor for the extra attack instead of the +2, I think. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna leave it actually for the +2, and I'm gonna use my as a free action. I'm gonna use the Boots of Speed or the Mithril Full Plate of Speed rather for one round to give myself haste as well, because I know the effects don't stack, but
It's not your boots, it's your
right, as I
armor
said, the
that gives
armor.
it to you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I corrected myself at the last minute. Where's it tracking this at? Let me find that. The hell? There it is. Okay. So that way I can get the +2, and I think that doesn't stack with the plus from haste. I'm pretty sure Hero Lab will calculate that correctly though. I know the extra attack doesn't stack, but I'm not gonna. So I'll use the Blessing of Fervor for the dodge bonus and everything, and so this should calculate it all correctly now. So all right, finally, here it goes. First, the free attack from Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta roll a caster level check.
Yep.
So there's the caster level check. If it ever rolls it, there it goes.
You succeed.
Nice.
So that's the Shocking Grasp damage, and then
Right.
the
It takes
actual
it.
weapon damage. D10 plus so plus 11 plus 2d6. +5 Aberration Bane.
Good damage.
Okay, and then all my iterative attacks.
Miss.
That's a miss. That
That's a
one's
hit.
probably not though.
Well, 36 hits.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That one's probably not a miss. All right, and
Okay.
then that's a miss,
Yep,
and
miss.
whoops. Ooh, that if it hits is a chance for critical.
Yes, that's a possible hit or a possible crit.
Hey, we backed it up.
Nice.
So we got 2d10 plus 22 plus 2d6. Pretty low roll, but
Unfortunately, it is immune to a critical hit because it's amorphous.
okay.
It
Well,
has no discernible anatomy.
you can remove. Why did I even bother giving it keen then? All right, well, whatever. You can remove 15 from that. It looks
Okay.
like.
Not bad. Still.
Oh wait, sorry. Remove 12 from that. I don't know why I was counting the Bane damages. I'm like, I need to cut off half my Bane damage then, but no, that's not how that
Okay.
works.
Yep, you do some good damage to it. It's looking pretty injured. All right. So on this one's turn, it's gonna full round you.
Okay.
Still going with power attacks. It wants to kill you.
Yeah, that'll miss. That'll also miss. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeesh.
Back-to-back 20s. Nope. All right.
Nope.
So it hits you once.
Yep.
There's the damage, and here comes the grapple.
Sure. Yep.
Ugh.
All right. It grabs you.
37 CMD, but it still got me.
I know. All right, Cormac. You're in combat with this thing now. It's still got kudu.
And you are flanking it with the spiritual ally.
Give me a sec. I almost got all this stuff worked in. He's going to attack it. He's gonna do destructive smite. Use weapon mastery to negate the power attack penalty, and he's gonna use the blessing of fervor for the +2 to attack and dodge. One sec, almost got it all set. All right, here comes the attack. Oh, he's also gonna activate his pugnacious to give him a bonus to attack and make his weapon size category 1 size larger for this attack.
Nice.
Okay. You just barely hit, which is nice because that means you can't miss except on. Okay.
Yep.
You do full damage to it.
Oh, not yet. I gotta roll something. Cause I don't have true. I don't have blind.
Oh, concealment.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 1d100. Yep, you're good. All right, you smack it. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Kudu, you're up.
I'm grappled. Okay, I have better chances to just. Well, I can blast it, right? You said I can blast it. So we're going to just keep blasting.
If you want to keep burning yourself, yep.
We're just gonna keep doing it. Let me see if I can.
Can't you do like a basic blast without burning yourself though? Or do you need a free hand for that?
Yeah, I
Or like,
can. I just,
oh, okay.
you know, I burned myself to a point so that I can get my elemental overflow.
Get all the bonuses,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I am at that point, and the bonuses don't get any better other than the fortification. So, yeah, I think I'll go without boosting, 'cause I don't want to like exert myself so soon. So let's see here. We are. Oh no, we are not Drench. We are Kudu. Uh, Blessed.
Okay, that actually will hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, I only put my grapple penalty in there. I don't know if there was any other penalties. So.
Nope. Can you see invisible things? You might need to give me concealment.
Nope. Okay.
Yep. Partial invisibility. You're fine. Roll the damage.
So it's the telekinetic blast. So.
All right. You blast it. It takes it. Drench is going to stay total defense. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Reinhardt. Obviously, was going to be back in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe a good time for me to go grab something to drink too then.
Sure, grab some drink.
I think my net's set. I'm gonna actually do a full round attack.
Yeah, you can.
So I have 2 main attacks, well, 2 at full, and then I have 3 attacks now, or 3 total regular, and then 1 extra full. So
Yep,
I
4
can do more
attacks.
damage.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, yeah, we're just waiting on Drew.
Does anybody know of a pretty simple, like, but decent looking
Okay, I'm back.
world map creator? Like to make your own little world?
Not that I know, but yeah, Drew, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so did anything attack me while I was gone?
No. They're attacking your allies.
All right, then I'm gonna attack them back. It looks like Kudu is in danger, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to cast another spiritual. Oh, actually, I'll ask Cormac if he can see this creature.
Which one?
The one that he's fighting.
Yeah, I can see it. Well, it's partially. I can't see completely. No,
Okay,
but I
so
can see.
so for my move in standard, I'm going to take out. Let me just make sure I have it before I just say I do.
A range touch spell. I'm up in the air.
Oh man, this list is hard to navigate. Okay, good. I do have it. I'm going to use a wand of glitter dust on that creature that's currently grappling Kudu.
Okay.
The 20-foot radius, you might be able to hold them both.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or is it
Yeah,
a 10-foot? I don't know. They're close enough though. I mean, if you just put it like right between the two of them, I think it'll hit them both.
if they're on the same level.
I
They're
think they are
basically about 40 feet
because they both
each.
flew over to attack Kudu originally, and then I teleported up to them.
All right, so this is a will save, right, for both of them?
Yeah, and it'll be DC 13 since it's a wand.
But the revealing invisible part happens regardless, so
Correct. And it'll last for 3 rounds.
pretty unlikely that it'll blind them, but at least being able to make it so we can attack them without. I mean, I have see invisibility, but
Yeah, so
like
they're both
Cormac not
they're glittery now.
that's still good. Does it
Is that your turn?
means Cormac and Kudu can attack
Well,
without concealment,
uh,
and your spiritual ally too.
yeah, my spiritual ally is going to attack. It's flanking, so first it's going to make its first attack. And if it hits, I'll roll spell pen.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay, you hit. Give me a. It doesn't need concealment anymore because it's glitter.
That's true. So I'll roll spell pen.
Yep.
And you said this thing is an aberration, but it has the air subtype. Does it
Yes.
also have like an outsider?
No, it's purely aberration air.
Alrighty, let's see if I get it.
All right, it
Yeah.
succeeds. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Super succeeds. All right, so let's confirm to crit. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, there's no confirming this crit, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's got the thing.
It's immune to crits, as we learned.
Yeah, just give me your damage. Okay.
All right, so I got a couple more attacks, so I will roll those. Does a 28 hit?
Yep, hit. Roll me damage.
$11.
Okay.
And the third attack.
Little miss.
Poop. All right, so that is my turn. And I shout, hang in there, Kudu!
So this one's going to continue to grapple Kudu. Does a 37 beat your CMD?
Yeah.
Okay, so it knows it can't pull the air out of you, so it's just
Okay.
going to try and crush you to death.
Yee.
It's just going to do.
No.
You take 15.
15? Oh, well, not
Yep.
then.
It actually can't power attack like this, so
Yeah.
it's just trying to kill you.
Good luck.
All right, Fingram, your turn.
All right. I think I'm just going to grip. Oh, I can't do it. I guess I have to. I'm grappled. I don't even know if I can do spell combat while grappled. I guess I technically can. I can't wield this two-handed though, so I guess I might as well do the spell combat thing in case I need to. But I kind of feel like hopefully I can just kill it without having to cast anything. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna use a swift action to use arcane accuracy again, and I'm gonna do a spell combat. And I'll take prehensile hair too, even though I'm not actually gonna roll the attack with it because it can't do any damage. But because if I do need to cast a spell, I'm gonna have to make a concentration check, so I need to get all the bonuses I can get to that. I need to hit the. Where's the grapple condition on? Grappled. There we go. Okay. All right. Here goes.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay. First attack does 26 damage.
Okay.
And I'm using the same bonus, Blessing of Fervor, and I'm using another round of the haste, by the way.
Okay.
That'll miss, because that's what I do on this character.
That'll
That
hit.
will probably hit.
Okay.
And then
That will miss.
okay, well I gotta roll. I gotta do a spell here. And I guess for my spell, what I'm gonna attempt to do is I'm gonna attempt to cast Grease because yeah. I really needed to not roll a 1 on my fucking high iterative there, because I'm pretty sure I would have actually killed this on anything other than a 1. Alright, so let's see. Concentration check for me is going to be plus I mean, this is gonna be really hard to make probably, but I think it is doable. I think spell combat gives me inherently like a plus. Maybe it's just a +2 right now. Sorry, it doesn't actually list the number really easy for Magus on there. Like it has a number for concentration check on the tab there, but it's just your normal like standard concentration. Okay, so I think it's just 2 higher than that. All right, well here goes. Let's make
That's
a
pretty good.
check
Nicely
for
done.
a level 1 spell.
All right, well, you succeed.
All right, I got grease on me now, which makes my CMD like
Was it 10 higher?
yeah, it makes my CMD 47. So hopefully he'll if he tries to grapple, he'll just fail.
All right, well, that's what it's going to try. It's going to try and maintain the grapple on you.
All right. All right, he fails.
Okay, yep, you wriggle free. It's going to remain there as it's not going to move.
Okay.
All right, Cormac.
Cormac's actually he's gonna use the blessing of fervor to gain an extra attack at full base, and he's gonna enter a rage.
All right.
He's gonna full around this thing. So here comes the first 2 attacks at full,
Do it.
and he's not using his weapon master feat, so these are with the minus included.
So
Those are the
38 will hit.
First 2 attacks.
Yeah, those are your 2 at high iteratives because of
Yeah,
blessing. Yeah.
yeah, and then here's the second attack, or second 5 down, and
So I'll have to math the 5 down.
Steamy.
Okay. Well, your first 2 attacks both hit. The second attack downs it. And if you keep going, then that third attack kills.
so yeah, you
And it
would've-
falls to the ground. It falls probably slowly.
Or gets caught in the hurricane.
Okay. Is that your
And then he's going to. Oh, I can't move after a full round, or can I move after?
You can
a full
5
round?
foot.
5-foot step.
I'll move there.
You can move it after a full round if you're a
Okay.
magus and you
Kudu,
cast your
it's
spell
finally
afterwards.
not grabbing
Move.
you now because it's dead.
Magus can do everything.
Nice. So that means I can probably just blast the other one.
It's just sitting there looking real stupid right now.
No. Let me take grapple condition off here.
Can I insult its face as an immediate action?
Shit, I think you can do that as a free action that you're allowed to take outside of your turn.
These are 15s. They might have a 15-foot reach. I'm good. Okay.
Let me uncheck the grappled bouton.
I'm going to gather power to boost my blast.
Okay.
And when your lab decides to work with me,
It's thinking about it.
I was thinking about it.
You hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, do it.
You ready for this?
Yeah. I've been waiting for a long
Yeah,
time
let's see
for
how much
this.
damage you do. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeehaw.
All right, Kudu, you blast it with telekinetic scree. and it's what you might expect of something that's like
Mhm.
completely filled with air. Is yeah, it tears like this huge like hole through it, and you can almost hear like the escaping of like air from it, like its death scream, and it like deflates in front of you with all those like pustules and stuff popping and rupturing with air, and it falls to the ground dead.
My newest blast that I got that I haven't gotten to do yet does 16d6.
Nice.
That's the one where it does cold and physical. Like
Oh,
it
the
combines.
combined.
It's yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
All right, you guys defeat the two polyps. However, for those who are magically inclined, you know that this spell that's controlling the winds is going to last for quite a while,
Ugh,
like
let's get
more
outta
than 2
here.
hours.
Well, we can fly above it.
I mean, I'm already flying the overland flight right now, so does Reinhardt have a way to fly? Like, do I need to go down and pick him up, or pick Drench up?
I'll fly down and get Drench.
Technically, I guess we could also you could just walk through it too. Like it's hard, but if you
You could just try to muscle your way through it, yeah.
That's true. I do have freedom of movement going on myself currently.
Oh, then that'll work.
well, yeah, then you're fine then, and I'll just fly over it.
Okay.
I'll walk through it like a boss.
Oh, geez, what is going on? I think I hit like a wall.
You can take the aura.
Yeah,
off.
there's like a wall where I can't move my token. They're like, no, you can't go there. Stop it. What are you doing?
But
That's
before
what
we
I was
continue,
struggling with. I was like trying to pass, and it was just like, no.
Like, what do you think you're doing? You thought you were able to do what you want to do? Say what you want to say?
Well, I mean, I have dynamic lighting off, so it shouldn't be like any kind of barrier there.
There is though. It's the weirdest thing. Like I can't move up from my current
Eh,
square.
eh,
Like it won't let
eh.
me. It's like no, you
Ah,
can't.
oh,
You're
there
not
we go.
not
Oh,
allowed.
Drench. Oh, nice Drench.
It's the weirdest thing. I don't get it. But whatever. It's fine. Just for me, like I heard you talking about moving to fixed scripts. It's like I'll show you.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess you guys kind of come back down to the floor. We'll come back.
Yeah, I was just doing that like glitchy talk, so I just backed out and rejoined.
Discord's having problems right
I think
now.
I DC'd for a minute too though, and it says my I okay, it's back up to good bars. Yuck. All right.
Yuck indeed.
Too many
Alright.
people using Discord at the same time, I guess. All the people quarantined. All right. Does anyone need? I mean, I could use it. I at half health. I don't know what Kudu's.
I'm fine. If you
All
can
right,
channel,
well.
I'll take a channel, but yeah, don't.
You
I can-
pass into this like little sort of canyon here, and let's see, not quite. Okay. Yep. Do you guys which way do you guys go?
Use my one of my Pearl powers, my Pearl Power 1 to get back shocking
Cormac
grasp
can
in case I need
channel.
it.
If Father Reinhardt's low, he still has a lot of his channels.
And you don't have like the quick channel thing, so yours are less valuable in combat. All right.
Oh, they're not less valuable in combat because I use them for combat.
Oh, you use them for like one of your other abilities
Charging my weapon.
for channel. Oh yeah, the channel force thing.
But I have 7 channels, so it's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Okay, well, if you want to use one for just kind of healing everyone,
I already did.
Yeah,
that
you
little
just
chunk,
did.
I can use the wand to top people off.
Yeah, that works.
That
I
puts me in.
already put the 27.
All right,
Puts
well,
me up.
that tops me off. How about you, Fingram?
My health bar is accurate. I'm at 90 out of 120-ish.
All right, I'll spam a couple of 1d8 plus ones.
You want me to roll those or?
Yeah, if you could, because you probably are more savvy than I am.
All right, so that's 1. And then I'll
Feel free to use as many charges as you need.
I'll just do 3. That should. There we go. That puts me like 4 away from max hit points, but I'm not going to use another charge for
No,
4
just
hit
do one
points.
more. Just do one more.
Ah, it's fine.
I insist!
Yeah, Father Reinhardt is like, please.
Okay.
If that was our first introduction into this
All right,
world,
good.
then
We didn't
we can't take any
overheal.
chance.
We're fine.
You're missing 1 hit point. He's like, you
Don't.
have to be safe.
No, don't. No, I refuse.
Just Tristry. Just do it.
I'm perfectly fine.
All right.
All right, so I guess as you guys enter this canyon, a couple of you do see something peculiar to your south. You see what appears to be a. You see what you think is some kind of like female humanoid. It has a feminine figure with long, like golden hair.
Kill it! No, just kidding.
Was it the one on the cover?
And this seemingly porcelain-skinned woman
Oh yeah.
sees you, and she's beckoning toward.
Oh no. Beckon.
Sense motive?
She's definitely the one on the cover, so that means she's definitely important, probably. Although I guess not necessarily. Sometimes they put people on the cover that aren't that important. Like
Just
they're
because it
just like,
looks
yeah, this,
cool.
yeah, like this guy looks cool. Put him on the cover.
Job, artist. You get a better commission.
I think some of the early APs would just put like iconics on the cover too, or something,
Mm.
right?
Matt, am I close enough to, try and identify who or what she is, or sense her motive? Either one of those?
Hmm.
I
No.
know it's a long shot.
I'll move a little bit closer and I'm still holding Terralindar or Terralindar's bound honor, whatever, and I'll ask telepathically ask my talking sword his opinion as well. But yeah.
Cormac
Otherwise,
is up with them.
if there's a knowledge check I can make, I'd do that too. And then yeah, I'll kind of slowly move. Eyeing her
The
warily.
sword says it doesn't detect any like hint of like aberrant evil from it.
Oh, that's good. That's the kind of evil I'm worried about in this place.
If nobody else calls out, Father Reinhardt will say in his wavery voice, "Who goes there?"
So the porcelain woman says back to dear travelers, please, I must have word with you.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit closer and say, well, we're here, and we're having words now.
We are looking for
Every step
lulls.
Penguin takes, Cormat takes.
She says there are eyes and ears everywhere. The more secure and private, the safer we'll all be. And
May
she continues to beckon you into this area.
I attempt to discern if she's telling the truth with
Sure,
a
you can
sense
sense
motive?
motive.
Cormac will sense motive as well. I'll just use the roll that I did before.
Yeah, low
Okay,
roll.
you can both believe what you want.
Alrighty. I look to the others and say, well, she is the first thing that hasn't tried to immediately attack us.
Oh.
Maybe, but I'm more familiar with those last creatures that we encountered. And consequently, I felt more at ease with them.
I whisper to Cormac, like, I could attempt to detect her thoughts, but that is an invasion of privacy. What do you all?
I'll move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Cormac says better safe than sorry.
I ask her, young woman, would you permit me to peruse your thoughts with a spell just to make sure that you mean us no immediate harm? We are strangers in this land and very wary.
She says to you, my name is Casilda, and if it will ease your worries, then yes, I will allow you to detect my for enlisting your aid is my
All right, then
and
I'll
she'll actually start stepping forward too.
Ooh, all right. I'll kind of at first, but I'll stay behind Cormac and Vin.
And I'll give you guys I'll share her whatchamacallit, her folder with you so you can look at the full body image. There, can you guys see it?
I can. Oh, she looks interesting.
Yeah, she looks like the character on the cover of the book. So she's got like she looks like if they made an Oriana skin for Syndra.
Yes, verily. Okay. So you begin to detect her thoughts.
All right. I'd do it for the first round.
Okay.
And then the second round, if her intelligence is 26 or higher, and I think my intelligence is 18, so if hers is like 28 or higher, I'll be stunned for one round. Do I get overwhelmed?
No, you don't sense that she's not hyper intelligent.
Okay. And I guess I start hearing the surface thoughts of her mind. Unless she tries to resist it.
Her surface thoughts are she wants to know who you four are. And you
All
can
right.
keep concentrating on this if you want, but
Yeah.
as everyone like gets closer, she moves closer, and she gives you all a bow. She curtsies her dress.
Father Reinhardt will return the bow as best he can. Does he recognize, what sort of culture it might come?
No.
Okay.
She says, "My name is Casilda. I am former queen of Ythil."
That's one of the star stellae. The location, I mean.
It is no coincidence. I bear the burden and the shame of my fallen.
You're fallen?
Ythil is no more. Claimed by this parasite city you see before you.
I look around just as she proceeds to drop lore, all the while
And
scanning her
she
thoughts.
asks, I pray the noble adventurers, who are
Wait, she asked, "Who are you?" You cut
yeah,
out.
who are you
Okay.
guys?
Okay, you cut out, so I wasn't sure. Well, I'll look around and answer with a question of my own, I guess, but and say, uh, we normally wouldn't be in a place like this, but we've followed someone here. Do you have any idea why someone would come to such a forsaken place as this?
Does anybody else say anything?
No.
I'm interested in her answer, and I'm just scanning her thoughts to see if there's any juxtapositions or any contrary thoughts to what she is saying.
Okay. She says back to Fingrim then, yes, I sensed your arrival here, and I traveled here using my own magic to meet who or whatever it was that came.
Then surely you must have seen the one that we followed.
And who would that be?
Lols.
It is as he says. I'm not sure what he's doing here, but we do intend to stop him.
He is a madman who wishes to subsume our world.
Mm-hmm.
And you wish to prevent this.
Of course.
And by what means will you go to see that happen, or to see it prevented?
I have already traveled far across the stars. It seems that the lengths that we have already traveled are already too innumerable.
Cormac will say if he has to die in order to stop this, then he will.
And I'll bring you back if you do. Death will not stop us. Unless it is Pharasma's will, of course.
She says forebodingly, here death is a blessing.
Hmm.
Normally I would agree with you, but you're creeping me out.
You agree? Death is a blessing?
The Lady of the Graves bestows upon us what fate she wills. Should death be a part of that grand design, then I will accept it with grace.
Well, I don't. I don't want to die. No matter who wants me to die, I don't want to die.
Of course, that is your opinion, and I respect it.
Fear of death is still something that I hope you have, as long as you're willing to fight against it and this place's terrible master.
To the bitter
Then,
end.
then I wish to help you.
And how will you be doing that?
She says, I have been here since it all began, and I know Carcosa intimately. If the You mentioned the Stele, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She tells you if the star Stele are what you seek, then I know where you can find
Hmm.
or at
Well,
least approximations of where you can find them.
I do have magic that can lead me to them. If you prove to be as trustworthy as you say you are, then perhaps I need not use it immediately. I'll look around the others to see what their, opinions of her.
Yeah, Finger's still eyeing her warily, but
She tells you that there are many Stele here in Carcosa, but she says that she'll need to use her own magic to try and find the ones that you're looking for.
Well, if it will take you some time to use that magic, then I could use some of my own to bolster our resolve to make sure that we are up for the task.
She asks how much you know. What do you know of the Stele and their function?
Mm. Wow.
How much do I know?
Not a whole lot.
Not really. Yeah, now that you ask.
I cast Legend Lore!
I know everything! Okay.
not
10
much
minutes
to be
later.
on this. Only that there was a set of them that were on my world that were connected in some way.
And where did you find them?
The city of Naruzavin and the city of
Thrushmore.
Thrushmore, which probably are names that don't necessarily mean anything.
She says that everything about that is important.
We know that there was one for Alar as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Stele indeed have names, for there are always 3 Stele. They're named after the 3 original cities that were.
So, does that mean that the one that we are currently looking for is tethered to Carco?
She says in your cities, you found 3, correct?
Yeah.
Cormet says 3 at each location. 3 in each city.
Yes, it always requires 3. For 3 cities were what it originally took for this place for Carcosa to take over this world. Another was my own kingdom, and the other, the kingdom we were at war with.
I'm pretty much just like sitting rapt attention, drinking in all of this lore that she's dropped.
Well, then she says, if nobody has any questions, uh, she says Carcosa is like a vampire that feeds on civilization itself, and the Stelae are one of its fangs. They transmit psychic energy through even the distant void of space. As Carcosa is fed, so in turn is the king in yellow. But I fear that soon he will no longer be fettered here.
So that means we need to defang this vampire.
Indeed, you must break these connections, not only to save your cities, but perhaps to save us all. For millennia now, Carcosa has been feeding and gaining power, and I believe that it will eventually reach a critical mass in its growth, and the King in Yellow will ascend to become an outer god.
Hmm. So you mean to lead us to. Sorry if I'm going over your voice. I think you cut.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. So you mean to lead us to these 3 stelae here in Carcosa, and together, I assume, we will destroy.
She nods her head, and she says that I'll use my diadem, for it's ancient and powerful magic of divination.
Hmm. And these stelae, do you have a means of destroying them? Because from my observations, they appear to be very resilient.
She says that there's no way to truly destroy them, but if you can untether them from your world, then it will require a ritual.
Hmm. Do we need any materials for this ritual?
You guys won't need any materials for it, and you guys actually already know what will work on them. You've all witnessed, and some of you have played secondary casters in the attuning process that you did with Lowell's back in book 5. Um,
Uh,
the book says that you guys know how to reverse the ritual
reverse
by
the
doing
curse?
it normally.
Okay, so we'll just do the same thing, but
But the
without the
reverse.
Necronomicon?
The Necronomicon isn't necessary in the casting of the ritual. It just tells you how to do it.
But we've seen it done 3
Yeah, multiple
times.
times.
So
Okay. And I'm
uh,
quite proficient with runes and arcane readings and stuff, so.
that still doesn't answer to me though what Lols is doing here. If it's already attuned to our world and is already absorbing the energy, what exactly is he planning to do here?
Just that, isn't it? He plans to absorb all of the energy of Golarion.
That sounds like that was going to happen anyway. What does Lols have to do with any of this?
She says that is an answer that is a question I may be able to find an answer to in my divinations, but to perform this, I need to be within a location or within close proximity to a being or place of special significance to the king in yellow to ensure accuracy.
Hmm. Perhaps I could find the path to such a object unless you possess the means to do so yourself.
She says that there there are eyes even now that I'm sure are watching. I'll accompany you while we try to locate such a place or thing.
Okay, out of character. So is she saying that she'll follow us to such a place as we, look
Hmm.
for it, or is she implying that she already knows of such a?
No, that she'll accompany you.
Okay.
Okay. Father Reinhardt asks everyone, uh, "Who's hungry?"
What?
I can cast a spell that will produce a large feast for ourselves, giving us many boons for the day of travel.
Sounds familiar.
You want to eat here? Who looks up at the strange buildings?
I say it's better than a more unfamiliar place. We just destroyed those large creatures. Presumably, no more will show up for some time.
I just. God, this place just gives me the heebie jeebies.
I ask her, "Is there a place that's more secure than this for that we may stay for an hour?"
She says, unfortunately, I know not of any single place that would provide you clemency for very.
How likely is it that more creatures than what we saw before will show up within that sort of time frame?
She says, I'm positive that the king in yellow is already sending um, his servants after.
Very well. Then I guess there's no time to dawdle. And I tell the others, I can cast a spell that will lead us to such a location, and a spell that will make it so that we can swiftly travel through the. Uh, do you believe that would be a good thing to do?
Cormac nods.
All right, I tell the others, should you wish to do this, I must touch.
Hmm.
Find
Okay.
the path and windwalk.
All right, so uh, what Father Reinhardt is going to do, he is going to first cast Follow the Path using 3 rounds, and what he is going to try to, oh, not follow the path, find the path. And he's going to basically tell the spell to help him find like a locale that is specific to the Yellow King, something like she was describing. Is that something that I can do?
Nope, it's not specific enough.
Hmm. I wonder if I cast first legend lore, if what I get from that will tell me. Well, I guess I'll have to try that. I'll tell everyone, my idea. I want to cast a spell similar to what I did on Golarion that gave me information about the armor to see if, the land itself will tell me something about it.
Do what you must.
All right. Uh, does the queen have any opposition to it?
She doesn't have any opposition to it, but what are you looking for again?
Well, She wants to find a location with special significance to the the king in yellow, the Yellow King, right?
Yes, or thing.
Or thing. So I don't know. It may be a little bit too vague. I'm just wondering, since Carcosa is it, did she say like it's his domain?
Yes, this whole place is his domain.
Okay. So I'm just wondering if legend lore will bring to light anything.
It'll give you information about Carcosa if that's what you're looking for, but I don't think it's going to give you specific information to that. It's not going to tell you about a specific place
Hmm.
unless you're already there.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll ask her, like, if she knows of any legends or thing that is very prominent, something that I can use my spell to find the path that is relevant to the
As
thing.
far as a location, the only place that she knows of that is directly important to him is the lake in which his tomb is located. But she says that we probably shouldn't go closer to him if we can help.
So, is there a library or something here that would provide information?
Cormac will add, would this delay uh, qualify for your area that you need to cast your spells? Because if we can find one of those, get close enough to one of those, if those would work, since they're connected to them.
Why are you so muffled all of a sudden? Is something between you and the mic?
No.
Yeah, you sound more muffled than before. Yeah.
Maybe
Let me change my
reload
volume.
or I don't know. No.
How about now?
Nope.
I
No.
think it's
Sounds
still the
exactly
same.
the same. I don't
All right,
know. Not sure
I'll
what's going
work
on.
on it.
I can hear you, but yeah, it just sounds muffled.
I feel like the still A is the answer, and I feel stupid for trying to be fancy with a spell.
Kudu don't know. She don't know.
Yeah, I guess Reinhardt will nod at Cormac and ask the Queen if the still A would be, you know, a location that fits her criteria.
Mm.
She says that that probably would work.
Is there a but?
Hmm. Well, okay. So she says that she says that while the delay might work, that we may have an opportunity in the near future.
Okay. I feel like I'm circling the drain here. Like there's something that I missed. Like there's an obvious answer, but I'm just doing the classic PC thing and trying to find the most convoluted solution. Is there something that I can roll or something that I missed?
No.
Okay, so we're in a big city, unknown. I'll ask her, like, is there a place, like some sort of sanctuary, where we can stay and plan our next?
Oh no, no there's no sanctuary. But she does tell you, like, I can't directly assist you, but I will follow you.
What do you mean you can't assist? If you're gonna follow.
She tells you that it's dangerous to you if I directly help.
Oh. Kudu looks like she doesn't understand still.
She says that there are unwritten rules that govern myself and the king in yellow. I dare not oppose him directly, for the king will punish my affronts, and as he has done. But as long as I only defend myself, then he does nothing.
Okay.
Father Reinhardt looks worried as he, realizes his every,
It may be best
movement is being monitored.
it may be best if you continue to explore this nexus with me following you, rather than trying to find a way or direction to go.
Very well. I suppose we shall explore on foot, as those things do seem to be very able in the air. We may find ourselves outmaneuvered if we attempted to fly. I'd tell the others, shall we walk and just see what information we can glean from the ground?
If we want to avoid drawing extra attention from more of the electro worms, then yes, perhaps that is for the best.
Very well. I vote we walk.
Okay,
All right.
then walk you shall.
Does all right. So shall we have a marching order, or does that matter?
If you want.
We're all gonna die.
I assume that if you guys are gonna go on foot, you're gonna go over here, right? These like little
Yeah.
tiny things are pretty small that like you can't really squeeze.
Whatever appears to be the best sort of way to walk that isn't like super squeezing. And as we go, Father Reinhardt, he's gonna.
Okay. So then I assume that you guys are going this way, since it's the only other
Yeah.
path. Who's
Yeah.
in front?
Not it?
Father Reinhardt, he'll opt to go in front, and he's gonna cast Discovery Torch on his symbol of Pharasma, and like kind of hold it up like a little lantern.
Okay.
And it's going to shed light in a 20-foot radius of a bright light, and it's going to grant him a bonus to perception, sense motive checks, and knowledge checks to identify monsters. Oh, everyone within the light is going to get those effects.
What's the name of it?
Discovery Torch.
If there's like an adjustment I can just throw on.
Yeah, +2 to perception and sense motive checks. And any knowledge checks to identify monsters.
There it is. Cool.
All right. So you guys continue forward. You round this corner
Mm-hmm.
into more area with these rock walls.
I'm gonna
There.
perception to be alert.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
You guys can roll that.
All right. All right, this plus 2,
Ooh. Ooh.
so 38.
Mine includes the +2 in it.
Nice. That's a bummer about that too.
Okay.
All right, so are we moving ourselves or are you moving
You
us as a
guys
group?
can move yourselves, although I tend to just move you guys as a group since it seems
I'm
like
cool
out of
with the
combat
group.
you guys don't like to move.
And talking is easier than moving.
Yeah. Do you guys hear
However,
me now?
yeah, we can hear you good. I'm gonna keep you guys here just because Father Reinhardt does. He's the first one,
Well,
I guess, who sees it. Unless Fingrim, do you assert yourself to the front?
no, it's fine.
Okay. So as you cross the corner, or around the bend, you do see
Oh yeah, and I see
a
invisibility.
humanoid
that
figure
matters.
that is clad in yellow robe, and they appear to be wearing a pale mask.
Well, that's not good.
And they call out to you. Greetings, travelers. If you would, I wish to parley with
Well,
Speak.
everyone here is so friendly.
How does everybody know our language also?
+2 on that sense motive. Really
Yeah.
low, but
As he talks, I'm going to be sensing his motive as well, but I'll wait until, he speaks.
Okay.
Uh, all right. Well, I'll just tell him I'm listening.
Casilda also says to you guys, that man in front of you, he is known as the Pallid Mask. He is the king's emissary. It is he who brought damnation down upon all of my people.
All right. So I assume you're not friends then.
Writing that down.
No, but he is, the same rules govern he and I, which puts us at something of a stalemate. However, I may discover something of this delay you seek while he's distracted with you. So if you give me time and play his game, I might be able to find some information. Just be aware.
I'll nervously wipe my sweaty brow. Tell her to do her thing, but carefully.
And she'll start to cast some magic.
Can I spellcraft it?
Sure. You know that she's casting vision.
Uh-huh. So she's like theoretically hidden from his view right now, right?
Kind of. I mean, as far as line of sight goes. But,
Alright. I was just
I don't
worried
know.
that if she was casting in his face, like how he would react, but
He doesn't
that's
seem to be distracted by anything. This person's mask is just simply looking at you.
good. Just what I wanted.
Okay. So the pallid mask, and I'll reveal his character sheet too, so that you can take a look at the picture.
Interesting.
But he says to you, The king of Carcosa knows you travelers, and thus so do I. You are delivered into the hands of the unspeakable one, but you already belong to him. Carcosa is his child, and he is Carcosa. Carcosa birthed Jaemendor, who is now one with a certain Count Hazerton Lowles, with whom you are well acquainted.
Yes, we know each other, you might say.
Indeed, you were all marked long ago. And so it is why I wish to parley and make a proposition. If you swear fealty to the King in Yellow and gaze upon his sign, he will grant you crowns of gold and make you lords in the new reality that awaits. What say you?
Oh, there must be a catch.
And look to the others. Oh, did somebody pop out?
It was Grim. Yeah, Grim is back, I believe.
Yeah. Just it keeps doing the freaking voice glitchy shit, so I'm just
Yeah,
disconnecting and reconnecting.
the network's just having some major issues.
So if you see me disconnect, it's just because of that. It's not because I'm
Okay.
forced out or anything. Yeah, I don't know what Cormac would do.
I tell
Cormac would spit on the ground, but that chick just said that we kind of have to play his game, so he's
right. It's like I'll say like surely if this King in Yellow had actual need for us, there'd be some sort of more explicit catch. The fact that you're proposing inaction to me is a sign of weakness.
I-
You're not arguing from a position of power here, are you? As much as you like to think.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Maybe a little bit. I don't know. You want me to roll and intimidate Matt?
Maybe not quite yet. He
Alright.
asks you. He asks you, and what do you describe is power?
Hmm. Interesting, the philosophical question, but I suppose power, when it really comes down to it, is the ability for one to change his world rather than being changed by it.
Well, I think your definition kind of fits right within his argument, because if this place is as he says, then Carcosa is the Yellow King, and the Yellow King is Carcosa. Am I correct, Mr. Pallid Math?
He tells you that you seem to understand a little more than your companion.
Thank you. I do consider myself a scholar. Now, if we were to accept your proposal, where would this symbol of the Yellow King be that you would have us look up?
He says that he possesses one.
Oh boy. I look at my bluff skill and squint at how low it is. What if I were to take it into a private area to look at it at My liege.
He says, "We will speak no more of ifs and buts."
But that's what all great philosophical debates comprise of. It's the uncertainty that uh, uh, fires the mind so.
You'll find that there is little uncertainty here, for I bring the truth of the unspeakable one. And the truth is that you were all marked long ago.
I just met these people. I mean, not technically, but. And if we refuse, what do you intend to do about it?
He tells you that there's no such thing as a refusal. You can prolong your fate however you.
Hmm.
The service that you all gave Lowell's was in service to the king, to Carcosa.
I'll tell you that I serve only one, and she is my mistress, the Lady of the Graves, and she's telling me that you aren't all you're cracked up to be, young man. And if I have the ability to, I'm going to cast a true sing on myself.
Okay, you can do that.
Take out some ointment and put it on my eyes.
Young man. I love the part that he says young in front of all these people that are probably like millennia years years old. Like
Yeah.
mortals basically.
Who? What? All right. So, yeah, I cast true sing. Blam.
Okay, you do that.
Now look at him. Let's see if he is all that he appears to be.
Standing in front of you, yes, nothing apparent changes about.
I'll just tell him that I don't think if it were so inevitable that you would be standing here before us saying the things that you're saying.
Suppose what
Perhaps there is a little bit of truth in your word. I am here to merely guide you towards your fate, because you will not avoid it in death.
Well then, if you could, I guess, expedite our journey, that would be much appreciated. Because we are looking for, like, if you could kindly direct us to something of importance to the Yellow King, that would be greatly appreciated. If you're as confident as you say you are, then you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
He's not fighting from as much a position of power as he lets on. This the King in Yellow, he's very, very patient. If it were truly inevitable, then he would merely wait.
I wait for an answer from the Pallid Map.
Okay. He tells you. Then I'll entertain you, and I will show you the sign.
Huh? What?
And then you will all sup at the master's table.
Can I sense motive to see if he really thinks that he's busting out what he says he.
I mean, he sounds 100% confident.
Hmm. Okay.
I
'Cause
roll
I'm
a
just.
sense mode to see if I'm gonna have to roll initiative.
You don't think that he's even unfriendly to you. You think that he is hostile to you.
Yeah.
All right, I guess, yeah, with my true seeing going, I tell everyone to look away, and
Okay.
He
see what happens.
all he says as he takes up his staff. The only question that remains is how you are all here and alive. But this is where your quest ends, and I will see to it my.
Rip.
So yeah, you guys can roll me initiatives.
Okay.
Damn it! Alright, that's fine. I should have actually rolled my sense motive. Maybe I would have known this was coming like 2 seconds before I actually got told to roll initiative. It wouldn't have mattered, but I mean, you know. Alright. Sure, I'll roll great. Oh yeah, so good. I'm the best.
Hooray!
So you put me on the initiative tracker. I guess I didn't have like token selected.
Like, oh, nice one, Kudu.
It's not even my final form.
Oh my god, it's not even her final frame.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Matt, you put me on the initiative tracker. I guess I didn't
Sure.
click on my character before.
There you go.
You didn't click the bouton. Or you didn't click on your token. Yeah, okay. Rough. It's a rough life.
Okay.
Okay, so I think everybody's on there.
Are they?
I think so.
Am I desynced again? God damn it.
You're up first though, Kudu.
Not according to my screen. 1 second.
You got a 27.8. That's pretty good.
I believe our Queenie is the one that she may have thought that wasn't on the initiative.
No, like nobody was on the initiative. If you look at my stream, you would have seen that
Gotcha.
literally nobody was on the initiative. Okay, no, that changes everything. Let's try to find our spot here again. Okay. So threats, and more threats. Okay, cool. I know how to handle those. I begin summoning. I'm gonna force 5 foot
Nice.
step back though, and Drench is gonna move back around the corner here.
Okay. All right. So it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. On his turn, he is going to do something.
How dare he? I did not give him
Oh.
permission.
Okay, so he's going to move. Yeah, 20 feet forward.
No, don't.
And he's going to try and touch Carl Reinhardt.
No, I
Uh-oh.
don't like it.
Do not want. I don't know you.
That's my power.
Sorry, what was he gonna do?
He's
Gonna try and
touching.
touch Carl Reinhardt.
Oh,
Eh.
ooh.
The
touchy.
oh, how the turntables. The priest is getting touched.
Oh no.
It's your turn now.
So
How
he
do you
touches
like
you.
it? Oh, I quite
Oh
like it.
no.
That succeeds.
Oh. Oh my.
Give me a will save.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I am going
You
to.
you say that. You say that, but Clarence, I mean, I have a high ass will say, but I always fell those craps. Be different for your
Alright,
character, though. We'll
so
see if he gets it.
I may use my improved Iron Will, but first I'm going to see what the results of the first one.
Let's see what the roll is. Yeah. Because you have to do the improved Iron Will whether before the results are revealed.
I
Okay,
think
you're
I'll
probably
stick with
fine.
that.
Eh.
Okay. He touches you.
I take it,
And
praying to
the only thing
Pharasma.
that happens to you is that you become less real.
Ooh.
You appear faintly translucent and shadowy, as if your like corporeality is like being drained.
Hmm.
You'll be like this for 1 round. But he is also going to, as a swift action, reveal a horrific truth to Father Reinhardt.
Oh no.
Huzzah.
Give me another will save.
Just don't
All
share the
right.
truth to me.
Still got that Iron Will still in my. I'm thinking about it. Oh boy. Oh God. That's an 8 on the dice.
Yeah, that's probably an edger right there, like on the edge of success or fail.
I'll stick with it.
Okay. You hear something in your mind, but you do resist the effect.
Ah, yeah. I've heard.
And that's his turn. That's your
I've heard.
turn.
You have heard worse.
I've heard worse things whispered in the dark. But oh my God. Yeah, I'll just stay here and take the brunt of all the will saves for everyone. And tell them to kick his ass.
I appreciate it. It's your turn though now.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, you go right after him.
Oh shit, I didn't. I am so sorry. Alright. Then I am gonna cast in his face. And let's see here. I'm gonna cast Chain of Perdition.
Yeah, I love that spell. I use that on my Oracle.
Are you going to do it defensively?
Defensively, yes.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
but I don't know if I even need to roll for it because my combat casting is so.
DC is or it's a level 3 spell, so 21. So yeah, if your plus
Yeah.
to your concentration is over 20, then you're fine.
Yeah, my concentration is plus 28, so I'll just roll because
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
fine.
I don't know if a
He
one
could have
fails.
disruptive. It doesn't auto fail on concentration checks. They're like skill checks. But if he does have, he could have something that increases the DC that we don't know about, like disruptive or something like that. So it might be worth rolling it. Oh.
Yeah, I'll still roll.
But yeah, generally speaking, the DC is going to be 21. You'll probably auto succeed.
All right. I cast Chain of Perdition, telling him that the bindings of mortality will drag you down. And when it appears, I'm gonna have it make a combat trip maneuver again.
Roll me a 1d100.
Ooh, a 1d100. All right. I do have true
Okay.
sight and other stuff, but I don't know if
You
that
fire the
applies.
chains at them, and they appear just as translucent and shadowy as you do, and they just go right through 'em.
Ooh, interesting. All right. Am I able to like discern like what the effects are on me currently?
You can give me a knowledge engineering.
I wish I had done that before. All right. And I don't know if the Discovery Torch thing still applies, but yeah.
So you think that despite this person looking like a human, that they are in fact an aberration.
Hmm.
No, that makes it easy. I was gonna be like, is this guy seems Zamindor associated? So I was gonna be like, I get my Bane bonus anyway, right? But if it's an aberration, then I definitely get.
Yeah, I tell the others like,
You think that in order to overcome his DR, you're gonna need lawful damage.
okay,
You
I'll
also
tell.
think that he doesn't have any kind of actual physiology and is likely immune to critical hits uh, and precision damage. You also don't think any kind of disease or poison will hurt him, as well as mind affecting effects. You think he resists acid and cold, and he definitely has SR. And as far as like the effect that's affecting you, after like being like victim to it, you think that he has the ability to leech reality from his target.
Hmm.
He actually makes his victims become less real.
Interesting. Uh, do I feel like that's anything like remove curse or greater dispel magic will get rid?
Nope. You don't even think this is magical.
Hmm. Do I think that if he touches me again, I will poof?
You think that he could in fact leech someone's reality completely from them and erase them from existence.
Well then, uh, I tell the others what I can in a short amount of time, like hit them with the word of law and etc. Uh, and watch out for his bad touch. He'll erase you from existence in a very
Okay.
literal and real sense.
Do you move at all, or is that your turn?
Oh God. Well, I don't want to provoke from him. Well, but I do want to provide space for others. So what I'm going to do is I am going to once again cast a spell. Uh, this time it'll be a spell of grace so that I don't provoke an attack of opportunity. I guess I'll have to roll it.
It's a swift action, so actually you don't.
That's true, but Matt, will I have to roll a 1d100 for this?
It's affecting you, right?
Correct.
No.
All right, then I'll move on over
Okay.
to there. And as I move around, I take out a dagger so I can
All right,
brandish
Cormac,
it at
it's your
him,
turn.
so I'm at least threat.
Cormac casts Quicken True Strike, and then he casts Disintegrate.
Okay, give
Nice.
me a whatchamacallit, give me a spell resist. Okay, you succeed on that. Give me a range touch attack. All right, that'll hit. Now it's a fortitude save, right?
Oh,
Does a 24 succeed?
Yeah.
Okay, then roll 5d6.
I'm a little jaded. If it was Whiz Pops, no, that wouldn't.
I know, right? He has like stupid high
I'm always
saves
surprised.
because
I'm
he's
always
like
like, really?
maxed into. All right. He does take damage.
Araxi's DCs were pretty high too because I did the Arcanist
Is
like
that your
potent
turn?
magic thing.
Oh.
So I was like throwing around like DC 30 spells.
Yeah, that's his turn.
All right, Fingram, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a swift action to enhance Terra Lindar's honor up to a +5, and then I'm not going to give it keen this time because I know better. And we'll give it I guess
Can you make it lawful?
I don't need to because I got it up to a +5 enhancement bonus,
Oh, nice.
which counts as overcoming alignment based DR.
Yeah.
So because I'm giving it a +3, and then I have an additional +1 I can use for another property because it's already at +5 at that point. So I'm going to use that to give it yeah, I think I'm just going to use it to give it like the shocking property. And I'm going to make sure I mark that off an arcane pool point. I think I want to do a spell combat, even though again, not it's going to be rough because I'm not proficient. But you know what I could do is I could use my quicken spell here though too. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that instead. Instead of doing spell combat, I'm going to do a quickened mirror image. Because I've seen this guy doing like some touch attack stuff. I don't want him to do that to me.
Okay.
So this is a D4 plus, is it 5 at this point, I think? 1 per 3, yeah, so it's +5, capping out at 8 images. It looks like I got 6 images. So there are 6 images now. And then I'll 5 foot right here, actually. Does Reinhardt have a weapon out?
I do. I pulled out my dagger.
All right. So I'll get a flanking bonus if he's not immune to flanks. Which he might be immune to flanks, I don't know. And then I'll activate also as a free action, activate another round of the full plate of speed. So that'll give me an extra attack here, and oh, that's weird, is it not? Oh, I didn't actually, I just ticked it and didn't actually activate it. Okay. All right, I think we're all set then. So I'm gonna do 4 attacks on this guy. I'm gonna put a flank bonus in there, but if he's not getting it, then I guess remove it. So let's see here. Just want to make sure my math's right on this. 18 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 25. Okay.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, so it's D10 plus 8 plus 5 plus D6. 2D6 rather. All right.
Okay.
Next attack probably misses, but
Yep. Miss.
okay. And then 33.
That'll hit.
All right, some more damage. And my last iterative attack. Probably a
Doesn't
miss.
miss.
Okay, I got 2 good hits in there then.
Okay, kudu.
Finish his summoning.
Yeah, my summon finishes.
How big is it?
This is gonna be a huge.
And where are you gonna put it?
Well, I guess Father Reinhardt's now on the other side, but I was gonna stick him.
If it has reach.
Well, it's gonna be range, so it's fine. I'm gonna stick it like over here.
This is like a ether elemental, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, you have control of it.
Okay. And I guess I'm not really sure what I want to do because there's like a corner there. I could move here, I guess, and do a blast. We're not gonna empower. Okay. Let me do the elemental. Let me check his stuff. Point blank. Um. Actually, it's gonna telekinetic maneuver and try to grapple the individual with telekinesis.
Ooh, neat.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so CMB equal to its hit dice plus dexterity, which is 2 and 2. Wait, I'm looking at a small elemental. That's bad.
Its telekinesis is per like the spell, right?
Yeah, basically.
So I do need a spell resistance check.
Hold on one sec. I pulled up the wrong elemental. Let me. There we go. This is supernatural though. Telekinetic maneuver supernatural.
Okay,
It's,
so if it's not spell-like, then you're good.
yeah, I just need to attempt a ranged combat maneuver check. Now that I got the right one up here, I can roll the right dice. So 10. Oh shit. What is a dexterity 29? That's like a plus.
I think it's plus 14.
Is it really?
No, wait, 29?
No.
No, that's plus 9.
Plus 9, yeah. 9. Okay, so we're at 19. Ugh. Of course, I rolled bad.
Nope.
Okay, well, I tried.
Aw.
And then
Yep, you tried.
I am going to do the. You said it's resistant to cold, so we're gonna do a regular scree blast.
Ah, I completely forgot my D6 for electricity damage. Oh well. I'll remember it next time.
I'm guessing that hits him.
Okay, 39 hits.
Okay.
And this is cold damage?
No, this is the bludgeoning, piercing, slashing magic.
It
Okay.
just does some cold damage on
He
top,
does.
right?
He does
Not
resist a
this one.
little bit of damage.
No.
Oh, okay. That'll be something you're maybe gonna do
All right.
next.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. That's my ice blast, where the ice shards start doing piercing damage as well.
Ah.
Okay.
Fan-
Fengrim, he attempts to reveal a horrific truth to you. Give me a will.
Okay, just a will save.
Yep.
Uh.
It is
All
a
right.
mind affecting effect.
Oh, it's first aberration, so that will be +2 on top of that, and if it's a compulsion or a charm, it's also an additional +2.
Okay. You failed.
All right.
Okay, so for 1 round, you become confused and just babble incoherently as your
Oh,
mind reels from this terrible revelation.
I don't even get a roll on the table. Damn.
Nope, it just says you babble incoherently for 1 round.
All
At
right.
least it's just babbling.
The pallid mask steps 5 feet forward. And he's going to... Kudu, do you have sense motive? Do you have ranks in sense motive?
Not ranks.
No? Okay.
I do have +5 to sense motive, but no rank. Kudu doesn't read people.
All right. Then he feints you as a move action, and you think his attack is coming from one direction, but it's actually coming from the other direction. And he's also going to fight with combat expertise and take a penalty, but he's going to try and touch you.
Okay.
No, I didn't use a touch attack for his thing on me.
So what does that mean to me?
Does a 33 touch you?
First, you're flat-footed.
Yeah, and you're flat-footed against his attack.
Flat-footed AC is not that much different than my AC. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, give me a will save.
What about my shroud?
Oh yeah, you have a... That's right.
I have a chance to foil him.
No.
Alright, looks like he gets you.
Okay, I might roll twice on this, so we'll just go with that.
Yep, improved Iron
Will.
Will.
You said this is an aberration.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good number. I'll take that.
Okay. All that happens to you is you become less real and transparent and
Oh, looks like we know 29 succeed.
all right. Reinhardt, it's your turn.
Oh well.
All
Fine.
right. So I see that he is babbling incoherently, and I know that we need him for fighting. Has Fingrim's turn already passed?
Oh, I go 2 turns after you.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if I cast Protection from Evil, if that would give him another save on the effect. Having experienced / saved against it myself, would I know?
Counts of, I wonder if it means if it would be because it would count as like a possession type effect.
Well, against any spells or effects that possess or exercise mental control over the creature, including
Yeah.
enchantment, charm, and compulsion effect.
So maybe.
Although this is a mind affecting effect, this is not it's not one of those compulsions. It's not actually exercising mental control over him.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like his mind is having a reaction to something.
Gotcha. Am I still under the effects of being less real?
No, you've returned to corporeality.
Ha. All right.
You
Well,
did so on
that's
his turn.
okay. What about my chain of
Technically, it's real too.
All right. Then I am going to summon another thing. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And first, I'm going to try to have my Chain of Perdition trip him. So it has to
Okay.
succeed in touching, well, in hitting him and overcoming his spell resistance. So let's see. Combat Maneuver is spellcaster level plus modifier. Okay, does that meet or beat his CM?
33 does not meet or beat his CMD.
Well, poop on a stick. Well, I'll get lucky eventually. So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and see if that'll whack.
Okay, you have control over it. It's right here. Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
All right. No, I think this one uses my base attack bonus. All right, does a 33 hit his AC?
It unfortunately does not hit his AC now because he is fighting with combat expertise.
Well, he can just go fuck himself.
Is
All right, well,
that your turn?
yeah, that's my turn. I'm harassing him with a chain and a hammer.
Yeah, Cormac.
Cormat's going to Swift Channel, force into his weapon,
Okay.
and he's going to attack him with all of his normal crap, using Weapon Master and Destructive Smite and Power Attack.
All right, go ahead and give me your attack. You hit.
No. But unfortunately, I don't think you can be crit.
Yeah, you can't crit him, but you do hit him. And he takes most of that damage. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's his turn.
All right, Fingrim babbles incoherently. Kudu, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Um, this fellow. This fellow. He looks hurt. Yeah. Why don't we?
Yeah, it looks like you're doing some damage to him.
Why don't we telekinetically throw? Hold on. Kudu wants it away from her. So it's going to telekinetically throw. The creature receives a fortitude save to avoid being thrown. Save is. What is the save? DC 17.
Okay, so he makes a reflex save. Or a will
Yeah, but I
save?
think I have to hit it first also with a ranged attack.
Okay,
Is
go
that
ahead.
true? No, that's if I'm throwing something at it. Well, I'm gonna throw him. Okay, wait. Tell the listed damage of both the thrown creature and the object to the creature. The elemental creature can throw the creature or object that weighs at most 50 pounds per hit die the elemental possesses, which is like 500 pounds. Or 250 pounds. Yeah, okay, so it makes it safe first.
Okay, what kind of save is it?
Fortitude?
It's a fortitude save? Okay. There it is. So 31.
Okay. He avoids being thrown.
All right.
Ow.
Oh well. Kudu's going to 5 foot step back and cast a wall in front of her.
Okay, you put up a wall. On his turn, Fingrim, give me another will save. He's going to reveal another horrific truth.
No.
Let's see if he has the mental
Okay.
fortitude to withstand it.
So this is Source and Aberration.
And
this
it
is
is
kind
mind
of-
affecting.
Is it Charm or Compulsion?
It's not charm or compulsion.
Okay, so just its Aberration. That's the only bonus I'll get then. Okay.
Okay. You will continue to babble incoherently.
Yep.
For another round.
That's my rolls.
He is going
I may have
to
something for that.
continue
on my turn.
using combat expertise and try to touch Cormac without.
All right.
27 hit you.
Yeah, against my touch.
All right, roll me a will save. So far, so good on these saves. Yeah, see, look at that.
Nicely done.
Nice.
All right, Cormac, you become translucent and shadow. That's his turn. Father Reinhardt.
And Fingrim hasn't yet acted for his turn yet, but I know that he is affected by this thing, right?
Yeah, he's babbling.
Okay, it might be worth it to use this just so that we continue to get some damage on him. I am going to take out from my backpack a scroll of heal, activate it, and then 5 foot step to touch Fingrim.
Okay.
And does that do it?
Does it snap him out of it?
Yeah.
Does Heal list Confusion as one of the things it gets rid of?
Yep.
I
Ability
thought
damage,
so.
blinded,
It
confused,
lists
dazed.
like
Yeah.
a million things, so.
Okay, that'll work.
And
Fingrim, you're no
critically,
longer
critically, it heals me for 1 hit point as well.
yeah.
Hell
You're-
yeah.
Yep. It
That one that I
snaps
told
you out
you.
of this like confusing madness.
Yeah. Also, you get to do your chains and sword attacks too, so don't worry about those.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, you snap out of it and you tell me like, don't forget about those. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yes.
Fuck you. And I attack him with those. All right. So first, here's the chain. He'll never break. Certainly taking its time there. Oh,
It's thinking about it. And it was just building up the proper suspense for that, and then it just missed.
well, I certainly feel suspended.
That was the chain. You still got the Warhammer. It could.
So
Yeah.
28. A 28 does not beat the CMD.
Yeah, and I don't think the chain gets iterative attacks.
I don't think it does either.
So you can give me attack of the weapon.
Yeah, just double checking on the chain. Okay, so here comes the weapon. All right.
A 37 does hit.
So spell resistance, I assume,
Yes.
and he is not an outsider, I assume.
Nope, not an outsider.
Hmm.
25.
Yeah.
The spell fizzles.
Where? Fuck. All right.
All right, Cormac.
Cormac's gonna enter rage, and he's gonna attack this guy.
Hey, I'm flanking with you now too, so
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Let me adjust that actually.
That might be my contribution. Well, I did some decent damage earlier too. I hit him twice for like.
Yeah, and you're gonna be able to do your full round this time.
Yep, I did last time too, because yeah.
Here comes the attack.
All right, you hit and you deal some damage.
I'm corporeal though, or the shadow things at the roll, right?
No, you're not. Or sorry, yeah, you are. Roll up at the roll a 1d. Okay, you affect him, and you do some
Sweet.
damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's his turn.
All right, Fingram, your turn.
All right. Well, I got a flank here. He was using combat expertise. You mentioned though, so I do want to probably make sure. All right, so I'm gonna use another round of where the hell was it? The Mithril Full Plate of Speed. I'm gonna use a point of my Arcane Pool for Arcane Accuracy. And I'm just gonna do a full attack action with the flank bonus, which makes my 2-hit actually with all these modifiers pretty absurd.
Nicely done.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, so let's see. D8 plus 8 plus 5. It's going from a +2 to a +5, and then the +2 from Bane. Plus 2d6. And then I'm also going to add additional d6 of lightning damage. I think he might have, you said he might have resistance or something to it. But,
Yeah.
so this might not even do anything. But if it rolls high, if it rolls like a 6, maybe it's, I don't know. So that last 4 is the lightning damage. Might not do anything, but the rest is all physical damage.
Okay,
+5 Aberration Bane weapon. And then I'll just continue my iteratives.
6 damage.
33.
That does not hit him.
Alright, well. Try another one. 42.
That'll hit.
Low roll, but some more damage.
Okay.
And last iterative attack. Probably a miss.
That'll also miss.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also wasn't fighting defensively too. I had that unchecked. Anyway, yeah, that's
Kudu, your turn.
probably fine because I'm using.
Uh,
He's going after touch AC anyway.
Okay. Things might be okay here. The ether elemental is going to uh we're gonna try to telekinetically grapple him again with a maneuver. Yeah? Yeah?
3-3 does not beat a CMD.
Oh dang it.
I know, I rolled that same thing with my chain.
Brrr.
Yeah, it seems like his CMD or his AC is like close to 40.
Okay. Well, now I have glass in front of me, so that's cool. Is he's no. Yeah. Um I might be I might be good. I'm gonna gather power and heal myself.
Okay. All right. So I, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, this spell, like, I figured that he would use it under dire circumstances, and I think this is for him. And you guys have been rolling pretty well, so I don't think it'll hit everybody, but I am a little afraid of this spell and like the consequences it could have on the game. But
Well,
he
you
has
know
it.
how
Go for
how
it.
statistics work.
Challenge our
If we've
party.
been rolling well, we're just gonna keep on rolling.
That's what I hope, because I'm like I'm reading this spell and I'm like, does this just like basically end the game if it hits the whole party?
Maybe.
So I guess he's gonna do it.
I'm excited for
Annoyed
Hell's
spell.
Rebels.
If it's will based,
I
I
can't
feel
see anything like
No,
that
I think
says
I know the spell.
it makes like the PCs are immune to it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so as a move action, like his robes like unfurl basically, and they reveal this sign. Uh, basically, I think like what happens is his robes like twist and contort, and they form the yellow sign themselves. So I need everybody who can see him to make me a will save.
Drench is
Okay.
okay. He
This
can't
is
see him.
a this is a charm compulsion mind affecting effect.
Hey, I get
We'll
double
s-
bonuses here. That's the best bonus I got yet.
Well, I still have my iron will, so
Hey, and I
there's
rolled
that.
decent.
I think I'm in rage right now. Pretty much the only way
Okay, yeah,
can
see,
prove.
these are fine rolls actually. These are all good so
So
Drench
far.
can't see him, so is he okay?
Oh, we're fine. Oh, because he's around the corner there. Yeah, he doesn't have line of
Yeah.
sight to him. He's probably fine. Probably.
Alright, so yeah, like basically I had thankfully the dice
But
were on
maybe
your
the
guys' side.
elemental.
All right, imagine
The
the
elemental
Latin
might be
choir goes
screwed.
like, oh, oh, oh,
Yeah.
point.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see what happens to the
Ooh.
elemental.
If it's a symbol, does my well read bonus go into effect?
I technically is a symbol, yes.
So
Hot
yes.
damn.
Can we
38.
spellcraft this?
Sure.
I don't even think I want to. Spooky.
Father Reinhardt must gaze into the abyss until it looks back.
What? How? I still have this on, even though we haven't used it. I have like the little
Oh
check
wait,
mark.
I can't spellcraft. I'm in rage.
Yeah, you're in rage.
Ignore that.
Okay. The pallid mask, he sighs and says, You are indeed possessed of strong. He's going to whatchamacallit, horrific truth Fingrim again, just because. Give me a
How dare you? All right, that's fine. I get a plus 15 instead of plus 17 to this one because it's not a charm compulsion apparently. All right, well, it's a little better than I've been rolling versus effect.
Yep, but you're still
Hmm.
failing this one. You are babbling incoherently for 1 round. But that's his turn. Or actually, hold on, no, that was just a move action to reveal the sign.
Yeah, and I
He
think it
still
was.
has a touch attack. He's gonna touch Cormac. He's gonna fight with combat. Oh yeah, he touches you. Give me that will save, Cormac.
That pallid mask is just fishing for that one.
Yeah, you're still good. All right, you become incorporeal, well, translucent and shadowy again for 1 round. Father Carl.
All right, we got the Babylon Express over here.
Yeah, even when I rolled like above average, it's still.
I
not
know,
good
I
enough.
know. It's just like, I can't use another
It's
scroll
rough,
right
dude.
now without
Yeah,
provoking
I
attack of opportunity. So,
don't
what
even think
he's
my
going to
saves are
do?
that bad.
No, not at all. I did not mean that as a slight on you.
No, of course
in
not.
the
This is frustrating, but yeah, this is a tough fight.
all right. Is anybody
You guys are
currently
making it
under
look
the
easy, though.
effects? I know these were.
Not gonna lie.
I am on tenterhooks here. Is anybody currently under the effects of haste?
No, nobody is.
I think I'm technically still under haste, but it's from my armor and it's only for 1 round, so it's gonna
Okay.
wear off in like literally 2 more turns or 2. Yeah.
Well, now you're under haste for 5 more rounds, because I
Alright.
5-foot step back, take out my wand of haste, and I cast it. Oh, but I do need to use magic device. Bajow!
No, you don't. You auto succeed.
No.
Haste
On a
isn't on
1,
the cleric.
it fails.
Yeah, he has a plus 18, so he doesn't auto
Alright.
succeed.
So do you
Plus
have?
20.
Yeah, you have your chain still, right?
Oh, it's plus 20. Oh, you do
Mhm.
auto succeed then on wands.
All right, I will see if the chain can hit up.
No.
Nope.
All right,
All right,
well,
Cormac,
people are boosted.
give him your hits.
Yep. I have to take -2
Well-
because not flanking anymore.
He's incorporeal right now, right?
He's translucent.
Translucent. Oh yeah, that's
He's
There
semi-real.
goes the attack.
so he has a chance.
Mm-hmm. That misses.
And that's it.
Even with
All
the
right.
haste.
Fingrim's babbling. Back to Kudu.
Okie dokie.
Oh, Kudu, you're hasted too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if that helps
okay.
either of you guys that much, because you guys don't usually do full attack actions like I do.
Yeah, but they do get a
Okay.
+1 dodge bonus to AC since he seems to be touching everyone.
That's true. That's not
Yeah.
nothing.
I'd be using more attacks if I wasn't trying to get through DR. I'm kind of using my 1 attack to get through
Yeah,
DR.
get the big number.
Get the big one.
That's one of the things about why Battle Strike's underrated.
Will
Yep.
fly up. How high is this? We're not in a ceiling, so I'm gonna fly up over
Okay.
the height of the wall and my allies and fire a blast down at him.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and we're gonna boost the blast. Run point blank. We're gonna burn. This is gonna hurt just a little bit. Bakudu's tired of this shit. All right. We'll do mine first because I have better chances than. Actually, no. The elemental is gonna try to grapple again. Fuck it. We have a chance.
Damn, I rolled
so we're
20.
gonna do it. Yeah.
Always a 5% chance. Oh, 37.
Nice.
Let's see. I have to add 5 to this. Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right.
That combat expertise is making the difference there.
Oof.
25 to hit.
To the AC. Yeah.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right. On his turn, he's gonna make Fingram just babble for as long as he can. So give me another.
Sure. Hey, there we go.
Ah, yeah.
All right, you're finally free from the babbling. He's gonna try and touch Cormac again. Let's see if you guys can just completely avoid this ability.
I mean,
He tries
it's
to touch you. Does a 21 hit you? Your touch attack, your touch AC.
Yeah.
Okay, give me that will save. Oh, I think it
Uh-oh.
finally happened. Okay, so. Oh wow! Phew, look at that, just the minimum of everything.
Million damage.
Okay, so he leeches your reality. You take 1 charisma drain, and you become translucent and shadowy for 2 rounds.
no, it's just ability drain.
Okay.
No, that's not that bad.
This is your charisma drain.
Plus a longer duration on the other ability, but
Yeah. It could be a lot nastier.
Yeah, because,
All right, Father Reinhardt.
all right. I take out another wand. This
Dual
time, a wand of
wielding?
heroism.
I already have heroism.
Well, aren't you special?
You can give it to Cormac though. I don't think he has heroism.
Yeah,
Nope.
but I'll have to wade through a whole lot of enemy to get to him,
You're fine.
I took
unless I can touch him.
I took the spell blending arcana like 4 times or some shit. No, 3 times, and that was one of the spells I took with it to pull off the wizard spell list onto my magus. I have heroism. The other one I took for that level was see invisibility, which is also not normally a magus spell.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess what I could do is well, first I'll roll to hit him with the chain.
Okay, go ahead.
Was he still using combat expertise?
Oh yeah,
I
Mhm.
assumed.
he's gonna be as hard to hit as possible. Yep, that doesn't beat a CMD.
All right. Well, he can go suck a duck.
Is that your turn?
I think it might be because I don't believe I have any sort of offensive spells left, and
All right,
I
Cormac.
can't think of any way to help Cormac.
Can he do it?
You have the flank again.
Okay, so that is a hit. Roll a percentage. Okay, so you hit him, but because you are translucent and shadowy, you only deal half damage to him.
Oh, that's might still be. Well, that and the DR though. Ugh,
Yeah,
it's probably not
so
gonna be
he's
very much.
still up. Is that your only attack?
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing destructive smite.
Fingrim, it's your
Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna full attack with the haste I got. I don't think I'm gonna use arcane pool point. I'm just gonna hope that I don't need to hit all the attacks. I should just need to hit one because I'm not gonna have to worry about any DR or anything. So hopefully that's not too greedy, but here goes. Plus 24, I think. Oh no, 20. Is that right? Yeah, that makes sense. Wait. Should be 25. Oh, because hasting. Okay, yeah.
That will hit. Just barely.
Okay. So we got a D10 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2D. 26 physical
Okay.
damage.
He's still going. Barely.
And 3 lightning damage. That probably doesn't do anything.
It actually does affect him.
Okay. So 3 lightning damage.
He's still going.
Damn it. Alright.
Gotta poke him.
That won't do it. That won't do it. God
Oh,
damn, are you
Revenge of the One.
serious?
Maybe
This
it'll be
is-
Kudu who gets him.
This is
She
my
deserves
life.
it.
This is my life with this character. Hey,
Oh,
there we
hey,
go.
look,
There's a
you,
nat
you
20.
did it.
I don't think I confirm. Oh, he's immune to it anyway.
It was mean.
I gotta scroll a long ways for my last hit. There it is. 27
All
damage.
right. You do it. You kill.
Woohoo!
So
Or
you,
do
you get him with your sword, Fingram, and he kind of staggers. He drops his staff, and he staggers for a moment and clutches like where you hit him, the wound site, but you don't see any kind of blood or any other fluid from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with
And he,
Terrandar's bounty as or honor. I mean, with Terralandar's bounty.
Terrellandar's.
Terralandar's honor. Yeah, I don't know why I can't say that.
Yep, he falls to the ground, and his robes basically land flat on the ground, and there is no.
There's no body. You said you cut out.
There's no body.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
In fact, not even the mask is left behind. There's just dusty, yellow, like yellow stained
no.
robes.
We got
And the staff.
loot. And a staff.
The staff is left there though.
Oh, okay. And the robes. Let's not forget that. They might be valuable.
And yeah, as your combat comes to a close, Queen Casilda does tell you that during your battle with him, I was able to ascertain the location of the stele that.
Well, that's good, I guess.
That was a very persistent creature.
Oh yeah.
Yes, perhaps, but it's nothing compared to some of the things that we fought.
Oh,
She says if you give her just a few more moments, she'll be able to sketch you a simple map of where you want to.
All right.
But she tells you that each stele you seek is within one of these city nexuses. Whenever Carcosa assimilates a city into it, it essentially makes a perfect copy. But being the parasitic city it is, it also takes living victims with it as well. Or, in the case of some of these nexuses, unliving victims.
whoa!
But she says the name of these nexuses you seek are Avon Vor, Bolvarai, and Paris.
All right. So I only recognized one of those, and I don't think Finger recognized any of them.
Yeah. But she'll start sketching that up for you right now, and we're gonna end session here. But she also tells you that she suggests that you visit Avon Vor first. And she doesn't know what this means, but her divinations told her that you need to seek out someone known as the musician.
All right, and this
If
musician is in Avon Vor, he says.
She says that her vision told her that the musician was a recent guest of a named Lord Eldari.
Obviously spelled like that, right?
Yep, exactly.
Ah, sweet. I'm so good at this game.
you've won all the points.
That's one of the only times this
Yeah, she
entire
says
campaign
that
I've actually guessed correctly on how to spell something.
one delay is within Avon Vor.
And this musician will be able to help us find them.
She says that she doesn't know what part this musician played, but she says that in her vision she saw you finding someone called the musician.
And you didn't get a name.
That is what my divination told me.
Hmm. Very well. I suppose that will be enough
I'm
to
sorry
go
I
on.
can't be more clear.
That is okay. That sometimes, these visions, they are never always quite so clear and translucent.
Once she finishes the map, she gives it to you. Like I said, it's a rough sketch, but it should give you the directions to these nexuses. And she suggests that you go to Avon Vor first. Casilda says, I know that our time together has been brief, but for your own safety, I think it's best if I leave you.
I suppose. But since you seem to know about this pallid mask fellow, may I ask you one question?
Yes, certainly.
I point to the items on the ground. Are those cursed?
She takes a look at them, and she actually even picks up the staff herself. And she says, I don't sense any kind of physical corruption upon it.
I'll ask uh Shandi or whatever her name was, the spirit in my
Yeah,
sword, because she's an expert on like things related to this, like this is like her sworn enemy that she's like created to fight.
pretty much.
Because this guy even mentioned Zamindor, right? Like
Uh-huh.
that's specifically who she was. So I mean, in some way, he's related to him. So yeah, she might know something about it, or at least be able to sense something about it.
Well, she says that she witnessed you guys defeat the husk of the Great Old One, but if what this abomination said is true, then Jamendor is trying to recoup his power, and this Lols is aiding him, either willingly or unwittingly.
If I know Lowell's, he has some sort of endgame planned.
Well, we'll have to act quickly.
All
Oh,
right.
if that was the sword, I wouldn't have heard it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Forget my Avengers reference.
I feel like Lowell's is like which is this probably actually intentional on the part of because they're both kind of drawing from the same sources, but it reminds me of Saren from Mass Effect. That's what Lowell's seems a lot like. Like
Mhm.
he probably had something he was like wanting to do, and he's like, oh, I'm so smart, but he actually has been just doing exactly like he hasn't been in control of his own actions probably for a long
Mhm.
time.
But yeah, Casilda says that she will be leaving you for for the present, but she can find you and contact you if you need her.
I'm sure we have some
That
means of doing the same if we need.
yeah, if you have appropriate magic like sending, you can contact her as well. And she says that she'll try to help you however she can, and in dire situations, don't hesitate to call me. Um, Even if if I provoke the King in Yellow's wrath, then so be it. It will diminish my ability to help you in the future, but uh, I'll do whatever it takes to thwart him.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Queen. We will call
And
upon you.
she will be leaving you, but I'll keep her here for now, so that next session when we pick up, if you guys have any questions for her before she goes,
If we
you can
think of
ask.
something, yep, that's a
And
good
he
Okay.
call.
tells you the properties of the staff that the pallid mask was carrying. And she just says that it's been enchanted thrice to increase its potency. It's a +3/4,
Oh, okay.
and you guys can have this. She does say though that he's not dead.
Yeah, we'll
That
probably have to fight him again.
he is essentially Hoster's herald, and he will be back. It will take him some time to reform, but this isn't the last we've seen. And everybody gets this much experience. It's a lot, and that's because the Pallid Mask here was a pretty high CR, but you guys handled all the will saves like almost no.
Yeah, fortunately, we were rolling pretty good.
Even in character, you know what his touch does, but out of character, the mechanics of it is, yeah, it deals 1d6 charisma drain and makes people less corporeal, which, yeah, basically means you could do half damage, and things that don't do damage have a 50% chance of not affecting him or any of their targets, actually.
And I'm sure if
Mhm.
your charisma drops to 0, you cease to exist.
Yeah, if he drains you down to 0, then you die and you
Damn.
become a permanent image of your.
Yeah.
And you cannot be resurrected unless you perform a wish or a miracle to return it
Okay.
to turn you to your.
Yeah, it's the typical super high
There's a
level
chance.
death thing that they have to do because
The funny
otherwise
thing
they're
is
just gonna
that
be
the permanent image can continue to move and speak, but it has no memory of its former life.
oh weird.
Yeah. Oh, and so here's the other thing too. As far as that yellow sign goes, so I'm glad everybody made their save, because even if one person fails their save, it's kind of it works like symbol of death. So it's once you save, you can't be affected by it for a while. So you can't do it multiple times in a fight. But if you fail against it, you become dominated by Hoster.
Oh,
Not by
fun.
him, but by the great old.
Yeah.
So, I guess we can't really roll a caster level check against that to dispel.
You could try.
It's a 1 in 20 chance.
Would that technically mean if you had protection from evil though, it would just
It
stop you
would
from
help it, because
Okay.
that is trying to asserting mental control.
Right.
But I mean,
So I mean,
if
if
it
you already have it on
happens,
you, it makes
then
you
it's
immune
like
to
that
it.
character basically is just done.
Right, but if we already have, like, if we know about that being an ability that we need to be aware of, we could just make sure we have protection from evil on us, and I think it just says you can't be possessed if
Yeah.
you already have it on you. So that might be,
Well, I mean, now that
That
you've encountered it, that will work. But
yeah.
for like the first time, I was like,
Oh yeah,
this could just end.
that could just like completely derail. Even if, like I said, even if one person fails it, like that person's character is like basically an NPC now.
Yeah, because killing the Pallid Mask, even though he triggered it,
Yeah,
the controller is something you can't.
and I guess you could, if one player's character dies, you could come up with another character who's in one of these cities, because they
Probably.
mentioned all these like people that get like stuck in it. So you could be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I am Jacques from Paris or whatever, like, because we're gonna go there eventually. Like I don't know.
But anyway, good job. I hope
But-
you guys had fun.
But yeah, you could come
Yeah.
up with you could probably come up with a way to if only one person failed, it wouldn't completely derail the campaign. But yeah, it would be rough still.
It would still
Mhm.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
always good to have protection from evil prepared. I might start doing communal. I don't know.
Oh, our magic circle against evil, and just
That-
hug Father Reinhardt.
That too. Quick, everyone get close to
But yeah.
me.
Anyway, like, good job. I'll see you guys next.
Yep.
Yeah,
See you
next
And I'll
tomorrow.
time.
see Pluto and Secret tomorrow.
Cool
Peace.
beans.
Yeah.